this was all scuffed. We're gonna have to redo that. Hi everybody. You just heard the music, but we're gonna redo that intro once again. But you know what? You have to get the first one out the way. We're gonna get the second one out the way. So let's try this again.
We'll do it live.
Let's fuck it. Let's do it live. One more time. All right, you guys shut up real quick. This is why we do.
Shut up. You're the one who muted yourself.
Listen. There's a lot of moving parts. You try streaming and doing the casting and doing the intro and writing all this stuff. One more second. Let's go. All right, I'm locked in. Ready? 3, 2. And here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday once more, and it is time for the RGL Amateur Quarterfinals to conclude over the next few hours. Welcome to the RGL Season 20 Amateur Playoffs on Twitch.tv/It's Just Jazz Real. I am Just Jazz, I am Real, and we are bringing you guys all of the action. Tonight's matchup is a tasty one indeed. We've got 4th seed Insert Cheesy Bread versus 5th seed Ringers in Paris. Insert Cheesy Bread have been cooking all season, but will they be able to deliver an a la carte performance on tonight's map? Meanwhile, Ringers in Paris inflicted the misery business last round and are looking to burn Cheesy Bread and send them packing. We're on Bagel, we're on Sunshine, we're finishing on Gully Wash. We've got 4 on the mic tonight. Myself, #1 Rocker, and making their casting debut here on Is Just Jazz Real on Twitch.tv. We've got Title, we've got Foe, and we're going to bring you guys all of the action starting now. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream tonight. Thank you for bearing with me through my scuffed screen, my scuffed introduction. I am Just Jazz. I am so excited for tonight's match. I think this is going to be an absolute ripper of a match. We've got the best in the business, except me, I guess, here on tonight's microphone. We've got #1 Rocker, who many of you guys will recognize from Fireside Cast, but also from tuning into the stream last night. Rocker, how you doing tonight, boss?
Feeling all right. This is going to be a lot more heated match. And despite the scuffed intro, I'm happy to be here.
Lovely. And making their debuts on tonight's cast as well, we've got Foe. How are you today, Foe?
Doing good. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a good game to watch.
And joining me as well is my Pocket Scout extraordinaire from this season, Title of Title Fight. How are you today, Title?
Pretty good. Excited to watch this match. Excited to see how good Ringers in Paris have become.
I'm excited to see it. I think this is probably, of the quarterfinal matchups, the closest game that we could probably have. I think these two teams are pretty evenly matched, and I think both Insert Cheesy Bread and Ringers in Paris have improved quite a fair bit over the course of the season, and so I think this will be a really interesting matchup. But not Title. Foe, you're kind of like, what did I call you the other day? The AM Panopticon? You're always analyzing the logs, you're watching the streams, you're doing all these things. What are you thinking about this match?
Yeah. We actually, talking about it, we played Ringers in Paris in the pregame, and, they're pretty tough team. They find your buttons, they push them, and they will abuse weaknesses. So they're pretty aggressive. So I think ICB's defense will be tested, and if they don't have a defense protocol, the tides could be anyway. But I think you're right. This could be a 50-50 match over here.
And then Title, obviously, we had plenty of scrims against both of these teams. I always thought Insert Cheesy Bread had really strong fundamentals. I know they're a big grinder team. I'm admittedly not as close with the guys on Ringers in Paris, and sometimes you just find yourself in one Discord and not the other Discord. What are your thoughts having scrimmed against these teams over the course of a season?
I think IC Cheesy Bread was one of the stronger teams at the beginning of the season, but then we know they had some roster changes, so I'm excited. I haven't seen them or played against them with those new roster changes, so I'm excited to see what it's going to look like out there. And same thing with Riggers in Paris. That was one of the teams that we I think we did really well against at the beginning of the season, but now they have also had some roster changes. So I'm just excited to see how these teams are going to be playing out, see what's new, see what's changed, see how much commitment they've put in.
For sure. Now, so our maps tonight, we're going to throw over to you, Rocker. Our maps tonight are Bagel, Sunshine, and Gully Wash. You and I, we're plenty experienced. We played many seasons, both on Med, incidentally. Med mains unite. With these map picks, right? Bagel and Gully Wash being the picks of Cheesy Bread, and Sunshine being the picks of Ringers in Paris. What do you think when you see those maps picked for playoffs maps? What does that tell? What can you read into that about both teams?
What it normally says is that the team that picked Bagel studied Bagel, but I saw it just the other week that it wasn't the case. You can still get beat on your map pick, even if it's Bagel, something funky like Bagel. Sunshine, I feel, could be a map between two evenly matched teams that could really indicate who the better team is, because it can make or break a team, honestly, if you don't have it squared away, especially the last holds. And then Gully Wash is Gully Wash. If you got good soldiers, you got good soldiers, and you can play Gully Wash. And you have a stronger opinion about whether or not, you're a team and you play Gully Wash. So
Yeah, like
that's the theory.
yeah, like I said last night, I think insofar as Gully Wash is concerned, I think there are some maps where I think if you're not good on those maps, I don't necessarily think you're a good team. Like you can play maps really well, but Gully Wash and Granary for me are maps where if your team's not tight on it, it shows like there's a lack of fundamentals on your team, and if you lack the fundamentals, then you're six dudes in a Discord call, not necessarily a team. So I do think that's a big difference. So I think one of the strengths of Insert Cheesy Bread is their soldiers, although I do think 8-Bit is quite good. And like I said, I think they've improved over the course of the season. So maybe Gully Wash is that pick where it's just like, all right, this is something we're strong on. And maybe it's something where maybe there's a little bit of weakness they sense on the side of Ringers in Paris that would make them want to choose a really DM-heavy map like Bagel, or a more team play-oriented, soldier-heavy map like Gully Wash.
Yeah, especially because Ringers of Paris have a pretty deadly scout combo, I hear. So that's pretty interesting to go DM first, and then try to limit them on Gully Wash and bring it to 3.
That does bring me to an interesting question. We're going to send it to you, Fo. Again, you're the log studier. You're really interested in like learning about teams, learning about the game, which I respect, by the way. Every division's got to have somebody who's sniping the logs. In your experience playing against both ICB and Ringers in Paris, knowing all the players, who do you think are going to be the key players and the big impact makers for both teams tonight?
From my experience, I think Navy SEAL Demo Man is going to be one of the biggest key players on RIP, and then ICB. It should be Chinese Dave. Chinese Dave should be a key player. I think honestly, this is a good tale of the demos match. I feel like it's going to be a lot onto the demos on the deciding factors between the wins of these guys. I think the scouts are pretty evenly matched, I think. The only thing I could see is just main calling experience. But, when I look at both team scouts, I'm not like saying like, oh my god, this guy is like the scout of the div.
This is the Dakota of the matchup.
They're pretty solid. These guys are pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah.
And then soldier wise, Jeremiah's kind of like he's a playmaker. I think he's gonna be the X factor. But other than that, Relapse is a pretty solid. I had him on my roster for the start of the season. He's a very fundamental and very good pocket soldier. But I think he's playing Roamer for this team. So very interesting decision. But we played Senev. I think Senev is their other soldier.
Yep.
We played him in the MG tourney, so he's got his like mechanics down. But I think whoever plays the better TF2 is gonna win, and the mechanics are kind of nothing burger. Not gonna lie. but this match could literally go 50-50. I could see a 5-0, I could see a 3-3, or a 4-0, and I could see a 4-3. Like, you should be good. You should be good games. I think this is like, I think you're right when you said the closest matchup of the season.
Yeah, I think this will be a real interesting one for whoever wins it. I mean, whoever wins is going to have a tough time in semifinals anyway, because I'm going to pull up the brackets real quick. I won't be able to show it on stream because I didn't get that set up before I launched the stream tonight. But we did have last night team named Finger beat Monday's Not Included, who did, to their credit, take a map off of team named Finger on Bagel, which was their map pick. So Insert Cheesy Bread, the winner of Insert Cheesy Bread versus Ringers in Paris, will go on to play a team named Finger. And then in the other semifinal action next week will be Bun Squad versus Marmot. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one place you can catch all the semifinal action anyway, and it's on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. So hit that follow button if you haven't. We're going to be covering all the amateur playoffs. Hopefully, if we can get both the games next week, if they play on 2 separate days, and we're definitely going to be getting that final, come hell or high water. But we're going live. We're going live. This will be map 1 of this quarterfinal series. Number 1 rocker. Who are you watching on this map?
Navy SEAL Demo Man. Let's go with the Demo Man rollout again.
We're on the Demo Man cam.
Oh, hell yeah. See how quickly they can lock off the porch there and start carpeting Stickies, try to catch up the scouts here. So just going in big already on to Navy SEAL Demo Man. That's going to be a relapse. And Quap actually both soldiers down for Insert Cheesy Bread right off the bat here. So great opportunity to get some pressure across the point for Ringers in Paris, and they're doing just that. Cap point is available, and they're getting it up immediately. Actually, Insert Cheesy Bread deciding to just pull back and bring their spawners forward instead of just trying to hold forward and maybe just contest a little bit while Ubers weren't in play. But instead, Ringers in Paris going to try to take a position here, forward hold inside of the house, Quap breaking through. Going to see if he can get anything, try to get a force. No, instead, just going to try to bring the rest of his team out. Instead, getting some good positioning on the point, but Relapse will be the first to fall. Uber is in the hand of Holden, actually, so a bit of an advantage here. Vino just not coming up on his. So Ringers in Paris having to back up just a bit here, but still maintaining good pressure in the house. Jeremiah might go down. In the meantime, however, singled out, finished off by Danya, but Navy SEAL Demo Man laying down the stickies to try to carpet, almost walking right into that is Holden. Still sitting on that Uber, but being pressured awkwardly back into the corner, and everybody leaves him with just dodging the right scout shots and just completely whiffing, has to go away in shame. And Holden still holding that Uber as Insert Cheesy Bread takes this midpoint back.
Ooh, the force comes out. Abe going for the force, the Demo Man backing off. Vino using to save the demo. It's now full disad on the side of blue. 4-man probably incoming soon. So actually, very interesting save here. They're going for the 4-man now. Med on Plaid. Demo gets in. Demo 2 pipes. Jeremiah cleans up. Oh my god. And the med uses. The 4-man is successful. And it's going to be 50 out inside of blue on this next breakout.
Jeremiah going in for the spoon, gets piped by CD.
Hold it down. Very interesting first mid from ICB. Very contrary to what I was told. They did a double soldier bomb, lost it, but interesting. Very soldier heavy team, I think. So,
yeah. One thing I do want to point out, it looks like ICB has a person named Danye playing for them, which I thought it was going to be Toki, but it looks like they're going with someone else today.
full at night, opting to use it. Their Mets caught if they use. Their Mets pass the line. They must not know. Oh no. They're playing point. This is all on Red's time. Red has.
Oh, nice bomb in. Jeremiah taking out Holden.
This could be a good collapse. If Aphid dies and they just bunker down, they can have another 30 ad, forward hold. That bucket named it out, and that's a successful, almost perfect Uber. Got 5 into it.
And all they have to do is trade out Jeremiah, who's already coming up on the spawn. So well done from Ringers and Paris, taking back the point. A minute 45 to go. Looking pretty dominant in this first round, however. Going to see what the 20% advantage for Ringers and Paris brings out. Good bust through house. Quap will go down, but good position once again. So able to bust through this forward hold very efficiently. Jeremiah could go down to the spam here from the demo, but Chinese Dave could get caught up by Rice here all alone. Does take out Jeremiah in the process, links back up with this medic, but now it's Balada all by himself in the corner. So no soldier
Still in mid.
for Ringers in Paris. And actually, Sackle in behind, getting some pressure in. And we could see a back bridge play like we did last night as Cheesy Bread stepping on that point once again. Minute 2 for Ringers to go.
Down. How do you deal with the guy behind? Sackle was starting to come in, working big door.
Here it
Normal,
comes.
they bust out big door. They bust out flat.
Oh, right on top of the med drop!
God.
Beautiful timing on that one. We're going to see if Vino can capitalize and hold on to his the entire way through. Balada, Navy Seal Demo Man, mouthful, doing the best he can fast, but Quap in over the top. But Rice steps in.
Another demo in.
The demo in late, but I mean, unless he's hitting 2 pills right away, kind of a hard ask, no matter who the demo man is, in my opinion. The Holden just now coming out of that spawn, and Vino still holding on to that Uber. Getting forward once again, Ringers in Paris, 57 seconds and counting. Cheesy Bread not far behind, but they need to get something working. Will they be able to bust through once again through house?
The big thing to note here is it's full ad with 50 seconds left. It's pretty, if they use into them, it could be fat. They're looking to 4-man. I don't know if that's the time to do it. They're hoping to get this Uber in the time. They are going to get it out, but by the time they'll get it, it'll be 10 seconds. By the time probably forward hold, try to bust out. It's very sketchy. But
Well, if they hold eyes and maybe they can get through a doorway, get some time on point, get a guy behind, something like that. Quap already busted through big door. 8-bit clear the sticks the rest of the way, and the rest of Cheesy Bread to follow. Slowly but surely working their way out. Holden coming up on that Uber. Navy Seal Demo Man, very weak and looked like timed out there, but that's going to be a demo down. All the same for Ringers in Paris. 10 seconds left to go. And a little bit of cap time for Cheesy Bread on top of the point. Danya shooting from right house onto Balada, and Quap to finish that off. Vino will be the first to pop Uber, and then Holden not far behind. And a lot of cap time here, but it's going to wither away pretty soon if they don't get something going. Chinese Dave coming back with the stickies to carpet up post Uber. In good position for Cheesy Bread here to hold this point, but it is overtime, so they have to hold on for dear life, but they are getting their forward hold set up. And it's even Ubers. Nice hold. Nice comeback.
yeah, that was probably the best thing that ICB could have hoped for. They pushed out big door. They didn't even have yet, but they got it, and they got the point back, so now it's on their time.
Good clear.
Blue team very weak.
RAP busts out. They trade soldiers. Health is worse on the side of red. They just lost 3 in the forward hold. If blue caps, they wins here.
A little bit of a throw.
And
8-bit might die here.
oh,
8 up.
just the pub push last. Everything
Yeah.
kind of collapsed in the end, and RAP wins that.
Well, the one thing that Cheesy Bread had going was that they could bust out of those forward holds pretty easily, but
Yeah.
they just kept getting beaten back every single time either way. But
I
I mean,
think-
I mean, they are keeping the forward momentum. That's what I like to say.
I think RAP has, they create these good moments for themselves and good advantages. I think their issue is just using it. It seems like it could be like a RAP like defined win, but I feel like they're just struggling to use their advantages to actually do something. But next mid. Not
Is it-
electing to double bomb this mid, so they're playing pretty passive, looking to shove house off rip.
Relapse
Holding
going
buff the
in.
flank.
Relapse is
Relapse-
a meaty direct on
Ooh, nice rock.
Sackle there.
Lose 2, and that's probably submit for red. They should just back out and hopefully not die.
They can get collapsed on here.
It's a really
Oh,
good
it
looking
doesn't
win
look
from Cheesy Bread's perspective. I was just looking at hold POV the whole time, and pretty confident damage, pretty confident arrows, and a good forward hold just to start of the second round. That's it was pretty even last round, but I mean, this is a good step forward for Cheesy Bread here. Now it's on Ringers in Paris to see how well they can bust out of the forward hold.
They elect to bust out right here. Kind of scary. They lose a soldier already, but they're able to get out. They look like they want to take a trade. The scouts are pretty aggro. They actually do get the force. They are saving this full ad. It's
Just
actually
scout
really
hiding
good.
in right house right now. Let's see if he can get anything.
Yeah, second
Sack Quap
behind.
behind again. Yeah.
And
Nice,
he,
just gonna link back
he
up.
gets out. Nice. And they
Oh,
use.
that's
They're
on
actually being
Danye.
aggro with this.
Oh, but Danya wins in blue house, but Cobb could get jumped up by Jeremiah. He could get 2 frags if he wants, but instead the blue combo is going to secure this middle point. 3 minutes and counting, but now red gonna have to back up Cheesy Bread. Actually in a bit of Uber advantage, but do they know it? They're actually just coming out confidently onto plat here. Gonna be trading damage, but they're gonna find Ringers in Paris holding back pretty far back, honestly. Instead, they're going to send Jeremiah over the top rope to get gobbled up, and Rice is pretty far in, and now Valida coming in through main. Could catch out Medic behind if he's not looking. Holden surfing around, surfing, reloading rockets, and finally cleared away by 8-Bit. And Holden just waiting desperately for that pack to come up.
Relapse hits a Rex. Nice.
Yeah.
Relapse through left house, bombs main and gets the med. Actually hilarious how ICB was on, the back pedal. They successfully defended, and then, immediately they sent a counter, and it worked very easily.
That's some very fluid TF2 right there. Because, yeah, it's usually the case that your medic is just attracting everybody else's attention, and then they could just walk in. But, I mean, if you can get behind and get their med in the meantime, fantastic. Really confident play from... I keep saying confident, but confident. There we go. That's a good one. Starting out very competently. Good showing so far.
They get the force from 2 soldiers. That's a really good, 2-man actually. If Sackle doesn't die, it's actually really good. And
looks like they're gonna just try to forward.
8-Bit is
forward
W king into coffin. He's good though. That's good. Now it's full ad. So I wonder if RP will be able to actually make a good use of it. Last time they used the full ad Uber, they had 3 picks on the left. Didn't use it. They just got midpoint. So hopefully this will be more impactful.
Yeah, way more
couple
aggressive.
directs on Veno there from Relapse. Relapse drumming in. Gets the force. Jumps out. Does he live? Does not look like it.
Job well done, though.
Job well done.
It's honestly not what you want to see with 2 minutes left to burn, disad,
Yeah.
Gotta hope for some kind of
Relapse
salvage
just
plays,
bought
I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of time for ICB just now, even though...
This
Oh my
back
God.
Jeremiah, huge,
And
linking up with the scout.
It's just
Oh my.
nuke. Oh my lord.
The
ICB.
flank.
Holding that back.
RIP.
for way too
ICB still
long.
has 2 minutes of time here, so...
Well, with a nuke like that, you can do whatever you want. About 50%.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's huge. Jeremiah coming in off the top rope.
Yeah, RP has a killer flank. They keep getting these people behind, and ICB's not really responding to it. So again, it's about 40 ad. I wonder if
The
they
demo CD goes down.
good bunker. Hopefully, penciled up.
Uh-oh, med caught out.
Soldier going in.
Relapse.
Oh
Dying rocket gets the med.
man,
Relapse has
did
a couple of miracle plays back to back almost.
Pretty big impact so far.
yeah. Successful 4-man. Now it's gonna be full ad. It's really good if you're an ICB shoes. Full ad, cap 50 seconds. Going for a very early
Ooh,
Very
Rice
early
gets
4-man.
crushed. Yeah.
Interesting.
Unfortunate.
They can't really do anything. They should be able to get the point for free. They'll still be full ad. Kind of not what you want to see.
I'm really surprised here. RIP got so much cap time back off on ICB.
Yeah, a lot more close than it should be, but with the Uber panning out and the timing, I don't think it's going to add up unless they get something going right now because Holden's sitting on that Uber.
They're gonna need a
Yeah,
4-man if it's the time.
like right now. Here they come.
Oh, good
Oh,
rockets.
Holden.
But
Oh! Nope, forced off just in time. Finally respects the soldier, but yeah, 20 seconds to go.
Looks like they might
that's
try
like
to
a really
aggressive
fast.
forward here. Doesn't look like it.
I like it. I like the very aggressive call. Keep him pinned in. Really make him work for it. Last second. 10 seconds to go.
Soldier just gotta hard stuff these doors here.
Electing to go coffin or big door here.
Gonna try to
1
Nap
second.
time. Nice. Just in time.
Oh,
Danye
But the
went
demo
down, CD went
dies.
down, Axel Potters.
the demo dies somehow on RP's push out. I looked back and Vino was just alone on plat. So he used, it's now again dis. I don't know if they know that they used that. That's the only thing. It was a pretty kind of late Uber. But
It's a
even
late,
then,
very
it's
late death from relapse there. That was not good.
full ad. I mean, cap you win. It's a pretty good scenario. If they are able to stuff them out and hopefully draw out and kind of bait this Uber, collapse in post, RP could win this. But
Going right
ICB
into
looking
it.
to go in. Two
Uber
scouts,
comes
got
over
Uber.
ICB. CD might be dropped. He does.
Gets Demo Man, gets Soldier, but their Demo Man and Soldier also traded. They're turning back for the scout
They got-
behind. Holden takes a rocket, 2 rockets. That's unfortunate. Holden dies.
Rice goes
but
down, gets 2 shot on point.
5%.
Oh
No!
no way! The Uber goes dropped.
But even though the med died early, the rest of the team on RP died. IC's able to win up around.
97%. That was just heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's really coming down to the wire here. You would have thought Cheesy Bread maybe would have looked a little bit more in command, but they are holding on here against Ringers in Paris, and pretty tit for tat, but the way the math works out, Ringers in Paris with the advantage here, and Cheesy Bread has to come out on top and win this one back to back.
Looks like both demos arrived very at the same time.
Yep. Another mid. Holden taking good damage off rip, Vino not taking any, but it doesn't really matter. They're buffing the flank, getting ready to shove left house. Let's see if RIP is actually ready for the flank shove this time. They're going in now. Find left house. Scout dies early, soldier dies early. But if ICB kind of holds back, reheals their players. Oh, but they just won the mid W key. They got it.
He's just probably gonna go back. Give up. Yeah.
That's the mid for ICB. Evens out here.
Taking
Trying
that
to
soldier.
bust out.
Ooh,
Sackle.
that's got it.
Scout.
Try to make some space.
God,
Oopsie
man, it's kind of
doopsie.
not what you want. They're still trying to push out with this.
And the trap's just lingering overhead, doesn't dead in time Chinese Dave, gonna have to try again. Oh, actually, that almost backed right into those just as he dead, but wasn't meant to be. Both medics still sitting on that Uber. And Cheesy Bread with the time advantage, but Ringers in Paris gonna. Oh! The spoon drop!
Down.
They get the point, but at what cost?
Oh my god.
ITB has to go here. Has to go in here. And it's a wipe.
The salvage play, you know, just like we were
Wow,
talking about
that
the
was
pregame,
beautiful.
Jeremiah is
Yep.
going to be the X factor in this game. I've seen his clips, I've seen his
Good.
spoons. And, you know, if Holden's got to respect that, unfortunately, against this guy. But
One thing I wanted to ask you, Fo, Rice is doing that rollout where he goes through house and jumps on point. You think that's worth doing all the time? Because it seems like that's his go-to move on these mids.
definitely not. It's more like a one and done, but the 4 minutes coming out. Oh, kind of is baited. They're just going in kind of trickle feeding, just one at a time. The other soldier goes
Oh.
in, they use. Fortunate.
There's a
Oh no! Ballada behind though! Trading out the meds. Nice play.
Oh my god. That
Actually, no,
is
Bennett didn't even die, so advantage still for Ringers in Paris. Nice.
kinda crazy. But to go back, yeah, I was taught that rollout, but it's kind of a one and done type because I'm, you know, Chauncey did it against me, and unfortunately he got kind of two shot. But the bust out right now, coming out plat, they lose 3
Go
for the
on, behind
bust
on the
out.
medic.
Tackle.
3 shots
Nice.
there.
Kind of crazy. Medic is
He has to
now
get traded
dead.
out. He may go 8-bit. Oh my god.
And they just collapse. Wow. Yeah, these behind plays are really working for RIP, and just ICP just won't turn, or they just kind of don't
Yeah.
know. It's kind of unfortunate.
It's one thing to be able to get behind unspotted, but it seems like they're actually making it worth. Sackle's hitting his shots pretty decently there, so he's not whiffing.
That doesn't have yet. Kind of a skirmish on the bust out here. They lose two soldiers. They trade out each other. Demo kind of on point alone, but they're able to reconnect. Ape taking it really aggressive. It's actually ad if RIP wants to take it. Rice is looking to
Looking like he
wanting
wants
to take
to.
it.
Yeah.
He kind of uses in.
Oh,
Solo
couldn't
Scout
save his other
over.
scout.
Just looked like indecision there, and they trade. That's unfortunate, but
That's the price you pay for having 2 really aggressive scouts. They end up dead sometimes like this.
yeah, the demo man should have jumped in, but it just seemed like people just weren't on the same page. So now it's actually full out on the side of ICB, and should be getting backed out here. RIP.
Looks like 8-bit wants to take this Uber. Yeah, he's gonna want to take this Uber.
Oh,
Holden
quick
is
Oh my
caught out.
drops 8-bit. 8-bit was a little too aggressive there.
And now it's
Sort of a mirror. Oh no. Yeah,
Kanye
both
goes
scouts
and gets
down
2
now.
It's
shots.
just-
Hopefully they don't trickle.
it's just a skirmish.
Oh no. Late round collapse here, 20
And
seconds
the
once
taunt.
Ringers gets it back. Oh no, I love that taunt, but I mean that's a bit unnecessary.
It's totally necessary. It's totally necessary.
Yeah, I love the shred alert, but I mean, come on.
Full
Don't
red.
wanna
Hopefully you
run.
don't
Gonna be
you don't want
too-
to lose people here. It's honestly better to probably give up the space and just use. But yeah, just save your players, and it's just kinda it.
Dakawa just owns that main area. No one's ever clearing that.
Both these teams are able to get these advantages like full ad, but not able to convert.
No, but it's it's a pretty even scoreline, all the same. 2-1, Ringers in Paris ahead, but Cheesy Bread, they have their moments, they do. But seems like it's a bit of a late round collapse sort of problem, but we'll see if Chinese Dave can get the stickies out here early, get some forward momentum for Cheesy Bread early in the round.
Poland takes a fat sticky immediately.
Oh! Setting out a carpet there, gets blown away by Jeremiah. It's gonna
Shove from Red House coming in.
Yep. Red House in trouble here. But Danya aims his attack onto bottom. Very nice. Oh no! Hit the arrow! Chinese Dave! No! Wasn't meant to be.
Unlucky.
Jeremiah looking to jump in on the combo. They give him the opportunity to, but Relapse waiting in Blue House. Jeremiah does take the jump overhead, but Danye captures that point for Cheesy Bread. 2 minutes 55 and counting. Very early going and setting up a forward hold. 8-bit goes down by the Rockets. Too weak. You're going to pop off on the Soldier instead.
Oh, Jeremiah. With
Goes
a
down to the
182
bleed.
rocket.
Yeah, that's a trade I make any day of the week here. Ringers and Paris looking very strong, taking that point back. And Holden goes down late, but the point cap, yeah, he's back in 5 seconds, but still, Ringers and Paris just ripping through. And now Sakawat catches out. Chinese save. No, the pipe to the face denies the kill, but still limping back to get that resub. Cheesy Bread has to try again here. Danye caught out a little bit, trying to take the 1v1 against Navy SEAL Demo Man, but unless the team links up with him, he could go down quicker. He gets popped up and finished off by Rice in the air as Relapse jumps over to take over Jeremiah, but instead takes taken out, and Quabla to clean up the trade instead. And actually, down both soldiers, down its demo soldier. You know, Insert Cheesy Bread sort of forcing the issue. Down Uber advantage, but they're going to take this, but they're going to rip it away from Rip. Sakawad on plat, defending as best he can, but does he get caught out? No, escapes to the pack. But Cheesy Bread managing to snag that point back all the same in the end. But Benno sitting on 100% Uber and holding that far behind, but if they bust out now, it could be bad.
Yeah, I didn't get to see much of the game. It came up, but it doesn't seem like they instant force from Holden. Kind of unfortunate. It's kind of perfect, honestly. That's what you want from RIP, and if they just back out, they have full ad, and see if they'll be able to actually convert this.
Jeremiah's in, gets the
such a nuisance. He's just everywhere all at once every time he's alive.
One thing I will say, but his Soldier is very fast. He doesn't have flaccid jumps. His jumps are very solid, very quick.
Yeah, he's gonna be the. I think he is like that. You know, that's what the X factor is. He'll be able to just kind of get in and sometimes salvage plays, sometimes just good rockets.
Bombing through, nice.
Full ad, breaking the forward hold.
A lot of space for RIP.
There's one. 40 discs. They look to send a 4-man. The 4-man is unsuccessful. 8-bit Donnie is still up. The med baiting. But off this ad, they will be able to take this point, which is kind of what you want. Kind of perfect.
Yeah, no, it's going to be scrappy trying to break out of this, and we've already seen Ringers and Paris able to duke it out here. Cheesy Bread has the work cut out for him, trying to bust through house once again.
Soldier bust through. Dual Soldier bust through.
Venno just barely escaping the Rockets on the steps, jumping back with Rice in tow. Both medics just staring at each other, daring each other to pop off. Balada comes in to try to mix it up here, and yeah, the fear. Oh, actually, I say fear, but Holden down to 12 HP there, and actually less when he popped off. But
Jeremiah looking like he wants the bomb. I don't know, on the left, on Big Door.
He could. Oh, no, he's gonna get out.
Able to giggle that.
Yeah, better just go with numbers. Get the demo off the spawn. Venno with full Uber, Holden 30%, but they do have the point and wasting a little bit of time. I feel actually with these repushes. But I mean, they are coming out pretty fast here.
Busting out again. Sakawad dies for this. The health on an ICB is actually worse, so they will just elect to back out. Probably reheal, send a 4-man.
Cops in early though.
Senev goes early. Senev's 1 HP. Misses rockets on the med. Relapse goes in and gets the force down. But that was all on actual ICB's time, so it's actually kind of good for them. They shaved down time for that, but they will get forward held. And I think like Title said, with RIP's forwards, they're pretty effective. They get behind.
They're
just
tense.
They're tense. So
the Sticky's just waiting for the demo to walk out, the med to walk out. They're just sitting there. Gets the demo instead, but Relapse getting 2 in the meantime with Rockets.
Sackle gets the force going through main. Just a bunch of forces back back and
Like I
forth.
said, it's that side of pain. No one ever clears Saka.
I think they had all 6 go through the same door at the same time as well. Like,
They did.
Yeah.
just hard brute force it. This is
Gotta
fun.
respect it. That's passion.
I was just paranoid about those stickies the entire time because they were just waiting to have somebody rub up against them.
But again, full ad. Let's see if they actually will take the aggressive or just kind of be in
Oh, very
the
aggressive.
chair in the corner and just get forced here. They're getting healthy, getting healed, and they will not send a 4-man. RIP definitively just walking through them, getting a trade on the right house there. A little
Ooh.
too aggressive, unfortunately.
Demo
Rice
scouts.
does get dropped. But
And quick
two
on the transition, busting out a big door already. Balada almost gets caught up but jumps away just in time. 30 seconds left to go. It makes a 3-1 affair, Ringers in Paris, but Cheesy Bread doing their best to stop. Coming out with the Chariot Scouts, pop off that Uber in the exchange on point, but it's actually just a demo here. Jeremiah trying to be caught by Venno, but gobbled up instead by Danya. Finished up by the scatter shot, but Rice coming in out of Blue House, putting a scatter shot in the back there, and finished up by the pipes of Davey Devilman and Sacklewad, getting the kill into holding. And now it's just 8-bit Quap and Relapse to hold this with 5 seconds left to go for Ringers in Paris.
Rice missing his shots, 8-bit hitting the meat shots, unfortunately, against Vino Med.
Oh,
Vino
relapse
dies,
just
and the
immediately faster.
Oh,
just the 2 recollapse. 8-bit and Relapse holding it down together. Kind of a good duo right there.
there we
They
go,
just
taking up
pick
the
it
demo
up.
late.
Knows
Up
he's
push
being
last
just
down
too
to
Ooh,
yeah.
fall damage. Unfortunate. Balada
very
not in time. Nice.
These rounds are coming so close.
Dude, this game is fucking awesome. Like, I have my output on my stream muted because it's just you guys are doing a great job. But this is such fucking exciting TF2.
It's
Hey.
like I don't really even know what's going on because like, the second you think a major revenge is going one way or the other team just answers back. So it's like I feel like an asshole having a definitive answer so far.
Hey, just make sure you follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch while there's some downtime. Keep it going, guys.
But another mid coming out. Rice again doing the over the point mid, taking good damage but backing off. The flank house gets shoved. Sackle dies for it. Axbars doesn't die. So up a player on ICB side, and if they just reheal, take the space, should be able to get
Chinese
this point for
Dave.
free.
Needs to avoid the spam down. Very weak. Could have lost the demo there. But Holden very weak as well. A single bomb could actually send him packing. Danye takes the pipes of Navy SEAL Demo Man. And Holden's still very close with all the spam coming through. Trusts his team a lot to keep him safe. Will finally retrieve for the pack and get Quap up to health as well. But Rice going to steal that point away first thing for Ringers in Paris.
Oh
8-bit going down. That's a Pocket Scout dead. That's not what you want to see if you're Cheesy Bread here. Both Ubers up for the medic, but you want to have your Pocket Scout, don't you?
Yeah, I think you would like to have that, you know, kind of like stone of the team, that rock, but, you know, immediately you just traded out both Rice
Not
and
bad.
Sackle dying for you. So,
Double
but
you know, fades.
Having your Flame Scout as a good backup is also a good alternative. I know that one. Have basically interchangeable scouts on COD is, you know, how it's always been, but it's nice to see
Yeah.
that, you know, you can rely on that in playoffs.
yeah, but another forward hold, drops 8-bit, drops their
Ooh.
P Scout. Sanuv gets also traded off. Sackle dies for it, but honestly, up a
Stop
player,
the
they should be
bleed.
able to get
Oh,
this
they're
for
gonna
free.
go for it. They're gonna stop it with
They-
the Super.
Oh, but Rice gets 2-shot and unfortunately just doesn't use. Vino just milking here. Probably should pop, yeah. But the milk is going to be evens. This is all going to be on kind of ICB side, so it's actually pretty much better for them even if they leave.
Spawn's gonna carry the momentum forward for Ringers in Paris, so I feel. Balada gets Quap late. They trade out, actually, so pretty even all things considered. They're just sort of looking at each other on plat here. Soldier jumping in, trying to stuff him in. Relapse.
Sackle from main, able to get shots on. Get
So
shots
weak.
on the meta, able
The
to
pills.
shot. Oh,
And the follow-up from the Scout, very nicely done from the blue combo there, Ringers in Paris.
yeah, I think
Showing how
Sackle
it's done.
does a really good job at, you know, I'm looking at this kind of X-ray and, you know, RIP's kind of all, you know, 6 people through one door, and then Sackle just is like, you know what, we'll go through a
I'll go
different
the other
door, and then
way.
is able to kind of capitalize off that, and then it's really good for them. So
Yeah, it's like you have it in Jeremiah, you have it in Sackley. You just have that lurking presence here. Holden popped up on plat, slinks away to the pack, but Balada coming up through main, unchecked. Oh! The arrow's coming out, but it's not enough.
8-bit 2 HP, able to get out. 4-man.
So much is fucking happening in this game.
Oh yeah.
This is
constant.
awesome. This is fucking awesome. I love
There's
TF2,
no
man.
kind of stabilization. It's always like, you know, aggro moments. It's kind of the perfect watch, but Relapse getting behind. I don't know if they notice it. Oh, they do.
Oh,
And
Fat Rocket
takes 100
gets the
directs.
pack as
So
well. In with fresh health on top of Venom, pops off down to
good milk.
53 HP. Good milk, but man, you have
If they
to
can get these
respect it.
kills.
Oh yeah, look at that. In the meantime, out of the Uber, good frags going down.
And Donnie's behind. I don't know. I don't think they know this. Oh,
Oh, here he
and
comes.
he's able to go through left house. Vino just sitting on point.
Oh,
Gets
two shot. And the demo
And
gets 7 shot with the Lugermort.
he's
All right,
able
all
to
right.
pick up that demo.
Lugermort 90 LG. Oh man, Rice proving the better LG in that one.
But now it's full diss for the side of RIP.
Alados behind with
They
1
are-
HP. Suicide play. Oh no, that's 3
Hold it.
quick in a row. Jeremiah behind now. It's his turn.
Oh
Now
my
gets stopped at
god.
the rope. You gotta know somebody to get, and he didn't pay the 50 bucks. But Holden's very weak. Actually opting to go for the pack here.
Holden was 40 HP off that, and then the soldier flanked, and he didn't pop. It was actually, you know, that's a good medic right there. It's a pays to have a medic who can kind of milk and, you know.
Oh
can
yeah,
also
if you
do
feel
that.
comfortable at 16 HP with full Uber, you're my kind of medic.
It's crazy.
That's that Just Jazz #1 rocker type of milk right there.
Well,
The
Jeremiah
spoon
looking to
almost
try to
paying off.
spoon. But
At what point is it disrespectful? You know what I mean?
I
it
think
works a couple times,
I think the disrespect is when you actually drop.
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna force at 16. Like you're gonna have to fucking kill me if you want the super to go away.
Well, time whiling away for Cheesy Bread here. In control of the point, and now Ringers in Paris opting to finally break out here. Jeremiah the first one through, Ballad not far behind. And falling off immediately, Cheesy Bread just soaking up the aggression, just drawing him onto the point, taking as much time as they can. They have Uber in hand, ready to trade off whenever they want. Ape's gonna have him go in right about... Ooh, it takes a lot of damage, and there's the trigger point. Not waiting anymore, cleans up a very weak Jeremiah, and pressuring in, oh my god, gets Venno, drops, oh my god. Talk about disrespect, Venno not respecting the scatter from 8-Bit. And now Sackle getting cleaned up on plat here. Ballada trying to do his best to get some frags late, but nope. The Scouts defending their demo, and Danye fighting against Rice on the point, gets gobbled up. And yeah, the Scouts looking so much better here. And just, wow, what a drop right in the face of Venno, and just decides not to on his own plat.
Yeah, and on top of that, Holden also died somehow in that little skirmish, so it's going to be actually evens push out here.
Well, I'll
30
take that
second
with 14
ad
seconds
for-
left. I mean, you take that any day of the week here. Up
yeah,
on crits, you
having
say?
point.
Oh yeah, 50 crits. This could be nice if they draw it out here. I love the crits play.
And CD gets 2 with his traps on point.
Oh,
They just
baby.
Kind of
Oh, the collapse. Ballada in, but it won't matter. 5 seconds left. Surely the cap is all they need.
Yeah, and that'll be the next round.
Clawing it back. Cheesy Bread up 3-2. The first time they got the lead this whole map, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But it's just back and forth of kind of like a lot of disrespect, a lot of respect. I think ICB backing up immediately off the forward hold. I think they realize that they lose too many, so they kind of respect that more.
Yeah, Ben,
But
don't
then the
break. I
drop
like.
in dropping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you break, by dropping Uber.
But next mid happens. Taking 40 off for rip, but buffing players pretty passive on both sides, playing spam.
Yeah, a lot at
So-
stake here. The next round was it for Cheesy Bread, and they could suddenly come
And
alive. here.
Jeremiah going through right
Ooh,
house, going for a salvage
coming
play
alive.
against Holden.
Yeah, who's dead, by the way.
But I wonder if they will be able to respond to this 4-man. That's gonna, it's gonna happen. Soldier 1 HP, but
It's
Relapse
happening.
gets in, and
Ooh.
the scout takes other soldier takes too long to die on Rice, and Relapse gets in and 2 rockets in that. So
Finally getting the heals off, though. Could be about a 25 ad if they build it out. But they're actually not, so it could be like a little bit less. Let's see if they work it.
But
Honestly, I hope the
Sackle-
Super doesn't back out. Sackle,
Cycle
is
and
he
Big
doing that?
Door. He's flanking right now. He's going in through plat. They don't notice him. He's unspotted.
Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Scout looking behind. Spy check.
Aimer, but he's got that intuition. But I think they'll probably play it even. So I'll be surprised if they actually take this. They should hopefully know that it's try fightable. So Getting
not
off from
afraid
the
to try.
breakout right.
Here we go, Jeremiah. Big rocket into the feet of Holden, but he surfs away just in time.
Demo's on
aggression.
Holden
They
right
will
now.
be sending a
Just hit the
four-man
fight.
then, yeah. And Sackle doesn't die for it, so it's... If he dies late, it's kind of
Oh!
bad, but he's able to get out.
Oh, 19 HP in a dream. That's all you need.
Yeah. But... Now it's
Looking
evens. Only, you know, only about 30 seconds, half a minute of disad, so... They're looking
Faster,
to go
big boy.
left. Yeah. Once they realize the demo's trapping right, they just go
Huge!
the other way.
Huge! Relapse!
Where does he live?
Nice air shot, but you know, kind of a salvage mode right now. They're kind of just backing up. They just ICB's ready to receive.
Yeah.
Sackles.
After that last one.
Hey,
they just walk and use, and the Uber's on their terms, so it's you know pretty much better. But CD and somehow dies, and Sanuv somehow dies. This soldier in the
air
back is
shot.
able to get two.
Oh,
And
the smooth
med.
late.
Oh my god!
that's 2 med drops from Jeremiah.
Just back out. No, no. I
Better
think
take
that's
the 1v1 with the scout. Come on. Oh, no. Kill blind late instead. Boo.
I think that's where the aggressiveness will kill you. Rice needs to kind of just put on the brakes a little bit. He dies
Just a
and kind of
touch. You know, like, not diving so much. I mean, if you drive him off the point, that's all you need. You know, get him in the
Yeah.
doorway. Should have your soldiers finish him off. You don't need to actually go for the kills yourself. You really don't.
And to note, again, this is all on ICP's time, so they're actually up a minute in advantage, so it's kind of shaking out really well. Holden, Jeremiah getting behind. They do not... Oh, Jeremiah just elects to get out, gets rehealed. Cops holding left, and they're able to take the point back.
Rice in alone on plat again, but thankfully nobody's really in position to make him pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to convince people to not be where you don't want them to be. You know, killing them is kind of nice, but not really necessary most of the time. Sometimes, anyway.
Greed will be the death of you on Koth, you know. When it's a game of all about picks, you don't want to be the one to kind of just die. It's where the first domino falls. But
Oh, here we go.
taking an aggressive Uber. Gets the force. It's actually around evens. But
That's
Cycle
ill.
dies, CD dies, so it's actually better for
Each shot on
RIP,
ice.
but Vino died. Oh. It's kind of unfortunate. It was better for RIP, I'm pretty sure. They were up about, you know, they had more time on the Uber, but the collapse, they were just not prepared for that.
Let's see how the forward goes. See how they break this forwards already.
I wonder if they will send a four-man. They usually send four-mans on Dis instead of, like, you know, even trying to, like, bait it a little bit with Beam. But
Oh, right over the head. Oh, fat rocket in the face of Rice. Shut down.
they will be taking Beam out on this, so pretty good. ICB kind of waiting for that, you know, Uber that they get, playing the point off that, and they know it'll be better if they honestly let him get cap and just use his Uber. It's full ad they use.
Uber. Demo bomb.
Demo caught, Scout caught.
Demo
yeah,
sticky.
Scout
Demo,
should be
demo
caught.
huge.
Yeah, four-man.
Sacklewad, huge. Quap, huge.
Almost a perfect Uber gets four of them. But
Yeah, they're kind of in cruise control right now. They're just sailing, getting that point back. 27 seconds left. They look
But
in
full
control.
ad. Full
Yeah.
ad. Vino didn't die in that, so I could see like a Uber through here really quick and, you know, try to get picks off, but, you know, 10 seconds left. What can you do?
Yeah.
So-
No, they're bending, not breaking. Well, Danya goes down, but I mean, you know, we'll cut him for that later. Quap actually getting chased by Rice. They don't even know he's the top of his head. Just danced upon. Relapse finally shoots his feet and kills him, but not before it's too late. Jeremiah now
Four-man.
actually they kill each other, and that's a four-man, yeah. But
It works.
what do you got for it? Are they going to recommit here? 6 seconds left on the clock for them. Are they just going to take their time and just build up the rest of this Uber? They have time, but will Sacklewad be cheeky? No, he's actually playing pretty conservatively, all things considered.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting that, you know, kind of Sackle's the one
It's
on the
the time
brakes
to be
instead
behind.
of Rice. Yeah. But kind of just playing point, hoping to...
Shots.
Very
Uber.
early Uber.
This could be good if they're able to recollapse. They don't really want to let it get point here. Cycle in left house, drawing the eyes.
Yeah, it's not
The
overtime,
collapse is
so-
coming in. They're just walking in there. But
Holding off,
unfortunately,
though.
RIP drops Scout Soldier, and then they're just
Yikers.
gonna get walked down.
Oh no.
Huge damage, and that's going to be a Balada in off the top rope. Vendo trying to help as best he can, but now it's shut down pretty quick. And yeah, Cheesy Bread coming back from the depths here. No, Rice diving for the point. Nah, just wants to die on plat Jeremiah. And he's late to the party.
Jeez.
4-2, baby.
That'll be
Cheesy
first map
Bread
down.
coming back.
I think a lot of these games is kind of like you kind of feel out your opponent, you know. That
Yeah,
I think that double bomb was see like are they able to actually respond to this and kind of ego check, but it didn't work out. So they started playing kind of conservatively, as spammy, and then just playing fundamental bagel, and they're able to start adapting, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was really chaotic there, and like you said, it was very obvious that they're just feeling each other out. But it just looks so crumbly at the start. I don't know. It's amazing that both teams sort of held on as long as they did, but 4-2 doesn't really sort of tell the tale at the beginning there.
Let me get you guys logs real quick. I'm going to get them up on the stream as well. Thank you, everybody, by the way, who have been watching. It's been an exciting game, I think. Foe, Title, Rocker. What's your guys' thoughts been so far?
Back and forth.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to kind of stabilize them. Noticing, and these teams, it's like there's no real chill time. They're all just kind of like all on the gas. I think our team's on the gas a little too much. If they were able to kind of just chill a little bit, I think they would be able to kind of bring it back. But you don't really want your PSCOT dying and Rice going in, and playing the hero is not kind of what you want.
I feel like it's also easier for a scout to sort of get lost on King of the Hill because it's like, oh, I can still see my team, so I'm not that far out of position, right?
Yeah.
So you can sort of have that happen maybe a little bit, like maybe subconsciously at the very least. But because, yeah, you go around the corner 5 CP, it's like, where's my team? You kind of do feel the need to bring it back just a bit.
But looking at these logs, even damage, even kills, almost even Ubers, but kind of just a team kind of diff in terms of just who can play more fundamental TF2.
Yeah, that's pretty even for the spread. Yeah, for the kills, demo, pretty big. Jeremiah is an X factor, 30 and 7, 305. But actually, both soldiers on blue, pretty big. I don't know, man. Again, it's one where the stats don't really tell the whole story. I feel because it's just slugfest through and through.
That was a very exciting match, nonetheless.
Well, yeah. Now we're gonna see how it goes with stalemating map, sort of like Sunshine here. Because I mean, all things considered, Snakewater, I think we can all agree, the worst when it comes to stalemates. Sunshine,
brutal.
it can get pretty bad too. Process, like we saw last night, can be pretty brutal, but most teams try to play it fast. But yeah, Snakewater, Sunshine, I feel two of the most stalemating maps. We're gonna see if maybe that aggression still to the detriment of Ringers and Pairs coming out. But you said you faced these guys. What maps did you play?
We played them on Bagel, which I think was their strongest. Then we played them on a round of Sunshine, and I can't really speak too much on Sunshine because I wasn't able to kind of get my full team. It was a little bit of a pug scrim, but from what I remember, RP was pretty good. They were able to, like I said, putting on the brakes or putting on the gas is really good for them. So on these mids, if they're able to kind of double bomb, get the med, and roll that into last, get a good Uber, it'll be good. I've seen some interesting stuff where they'll sack onto the demo on right on Sunshine. So I wonder if they'll be using that, but I haven't really seen ICB's mids on Sunshine, but I could see it going both ways. I think Jeremiah is kind of that X factor, so I could see him doing really well on a map like this,
If
where
you get him going on
a lot of sack times and all those like kind of behind plays.
well, even just getting a crunch play going through a cafe on mid could be huge if they link up with the flank scout and just meet them if they go towards your side on mid. But I find that if you play a central mid on Sunshine, you'll have a lot more success. Sort of like if you play a central mid on Process, it tends to fare better the way the game is played now. just loading the map back up here. I guess we gotta restart the config. Oh yeah, switching up the cop. That makes sense.
I'm just gonna say that was that was so much more exciting than I thought it was gonna be. It's interesting but TF2 at times is a very transitional game. Where we'll attack, we'll get an advantage, and then maybe we start to have disadvantages go our way. Now we've got to start defending, and we transition back into that. And there are those times between the transition phase where the game is settled, right? And you're just waiting for those first advantages or disadvantages to appear in the game. Whereas like that map of Bagel was like purely transitional all of the time. Like it was just like, okay, we'll forward hold, you'll break our forward hold, we'll fight, then the winner of that will go back into a forward hold, and then like at no point was the game settled, and like after the mid fight all the teams was in a constant state of just aggression, which made it really exciting. So incredible first map here on this amateur playoff quarterfinal. Just a quick reminder, we are going to be streaming as many of these games as we can on the twitch.tv channel here on my Twitch. So get your follow in, because how are you going to know? How are you going to know that we're streaming if you're not following? Quick shout outs to Shoe Shocker, one of my number one guys who followed me. What was that? Plazic74X gave us a follow. Waterbone69 followed us. Uncontroller, by the way, followed us. And Dakota 0824 followed us. Of course, two of those guys followed us last night, but that's okay. Right, we didn't get to it. Getting to Sunshine now, though, ladies and gentlemen. Getting to Sunshine now. Having just watched that first map of Bagel, right, the insert cheesy bread, clawing their way back into the game, getting a foothold, but Ringers and Pears having a really good, strong start. What are we thinking about Sunshine? Because this is Ringer's map pick, right? So this is a map they're obviously comfortable on. Maybe Cheesy Bread is not too comfortable on Sunshine. What are we thinking here?
The way these guys were able to play on Bagel, I think they all have good mechanics. But I think Rocker said it right. How Sunshine is very fundamental. I think Rocker said it, but it's very fundamental kind of map. You know, you gotta have like the basics down. Sag, don't sag, stabilize, heal. You know, you can send double bombs and kind of be like, aggro, where you can kind of play passive. This is one of the biggest mids in the map pool, and it's honestly one of the mids that I kind of grilled with my team, because if you're good at a big mid, you'll be good at a small mid. In my opinion. But there's a lot of variation on this mid. A lot of stuff you can do on 2 with, sacking from, Valley, or kind of getting through calf. But I feel like a lot of this will turn into a game of respect from the medics, because that's what it kind of felt like from Bagel.
Yeah,
So,
they need to dial it in a bit, I feel. Because, yeah, you're getting to this point. Because that's the other thing I really wanted to notice. For Amateur, the speed of the game is a lot faster than I would have given it credit, because the transitions that they were able to do, breaking out of the forward holds, was a lot more faster and coordinated than I've seen in recent years. So I can only imagine how it's going to be going for these sacks through Valley here.
Bro, you'd be surprised at some of these amateur teams. Like, unironically,
yeah.
Like I've got a lot of seasons of TF2, and this season of TF2 was my first playing combat, right? And so I've gone from being at least a main level medic to like a low AM pocket soldier, and like some of the better AM teams, like they're not terrible at all. Like they a lot of them are really engaged on the game, trying to learn as much as they can, doing demo reviews, doing all the work that you need to do in order to improve. So like,
Yeah, that's the thing I'm not really used to seeing from AMT.
I know. It's like I'm used to seeing shitters, and yet I'm seeing like some really, really sound TF2. But of course, we've got another map. We've got Sunshine going up right now. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the RGL Season 20 quarterfinals. Insert Cheesy Bread versus Ringers in Paris. First mid of Sunshine. Who are we watching, number one rocker?
Jeremiah.
and Jeremiah already doing a fast cycle on the demo, able to get one rocket off, but
Ooh.
will be traded for that, or will be cleaned up off that. So down a soldier. REP looking to just kind of leave, but a little late on the leave. Could be punished.
Oh, Sackle in deep on the med, holding on for dear life, but cleared away in Tetris. Chinese Dave looking back for his med, trying to link up here. But kind of weak, kind of too weak to keep going, and also Venom managed to live. So a hold on second, it seems to be in the cards here.
Yeah, that was it's pretty good mid. Kind of, you know, if a soldier dies and doesn't get a trade, it's kind of already a done deal.
Yeah, kind of
But
done,
now it's a sack time, so we'll see how we'll go from ICB side.
Well, I'm kind of hoping to see Jeremiah go for one himself, honestly, on the counter. So let's see ICB beef one real quick. Coming through Cafe, looks like interesting way to break their way in. That's for the distraction. Quap in with the fade, and then relapse with the actual bomb, but cleared away. And then, oh, combo still staying in. There goes Jeremiah in on the demo. Chinese Dave could get caught out, and the second rocket from Balda catches him out. So very nice counter play. There you go, right there. So ICB gonna have to run away here. Holden still with that Uber, but I think RIP in a better position to sort of peek out here. Sakalwad could link up here, and they could bust through Cafe, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna death ball up here.
Yeah, if RIP is fast enough, they can easily take mid. But I think the spawns are better on the side of RIP, so they'll be able to kind of take mid. An exchange could be happening. They're kind of staying in. 8-Bit does look very aggressive with the Uber. Donnie also going in. Sackle dying for the point.
Jeremiah! Second time of asking, he gets the fucking med pick. Wasn't on mid, but it was with the spoon all the same on mid. So, wow, RIP, yeah, looking pretty good here so far, but here comes the counter from Quap in deep. Valid has something to say. Actually landed behind, relapse. 8-Bit, Benno. There's the respect, because Danye was full health, but RIP with more players up right now.
Danye living under, kind of, you know, drawing these guys behind.
Yeah,
but,
they could clear him up. I don't think it's really much, because Hold still is not healing anybody, so Vino on the Uber advantage once again.
But I wonder if they'll take this. I doubt. I think knowing Vino, because, you know, that's my medic, but...
No demo. They don't have to worry about traps. They can go. Sakalwad losing the fight in Cafe, though, but Rice there to clean up. Danye behind. Gets one, but looks like RIP is going to go Valley instead. Actually, maybe they're going to pump the brakes here. Balda goes down late to 8-Bit. And it's actually ICB with the aggression through Cafe this time. Motion out.
They kind of just get in through Cafe really easily. Just W keying it. It's kind of, you know, down 2 players. It's kind of hard to hold. So.
Playing the slow game. Uber disadvantage, but I mean, they got player advantage. There you go. And the sniper up on Sakalwad, maybe going for the cheeky pick. Staying in spawn. No.
Interesting.
Back spawn? Question. No, he's still there. He's coming out as sniper. He's committing.
I wonder if he's spotted, but he's holding hard Valley.
Oh, they called a spy. I think they know something's up.
And after that shot, they will know that there is a sniper. So I wonder if they're going to be able to just instant stack off this. I'd probably send a 2-man. You know, they're down, or just shove their flank.
Well, unless they get a body shot right to the chest, it could be a bad idea.
But relapse going in, kind of solo. He is able to trade those. Chinese Dave dying from a trap. And this is where I think Navy SEAL Demo Man shines. Is, you know, it's pretty good, but they will be able to catch him on the rotate. Maybe an exchange coming out if they're meant to
here comes the bomb in.
Oh, and Snow gets in, does damage, able to kind of force him out. Jeremiah behind. They do know both scouts going behind, and they should be able to take this for free. They do want to. They look to exchange. They want to take the exchange. If Vino's able to milk here, but he will pop. So it's all up to RIP if they're able to actually collapse in the post, and doesn't kind of look like it. You know, or Rice dying for leaving too late, and you know, little combo kind of dying.
And ICB stabilizing here. Late death for Navy SEAL Demo Man, rolling through Valley now. Not really a whole lot to contend with this. Danye in on the mid alone. Holding on for dear life. Retreats back. The rest of the team will take it from here. Shirley Balda, the only thing in the way here. Still pursuing and actually manages to live. A bit of a missed opportunity for ICB to make this round a little bit more secure for them.
They just got to hold them off, and they're just kind of like peeking the door and not really getting pressured off. They're finally kind of backing off, so they will just be electing to take this ad into last. I realized that even in the exchange, they had a Jeremiah or Cycle's still on sniper, so the exchange is, you know, just infinitely better. They got the space, so they're looking to take this right.
A
Forcing
little bit
soldier out.
disorganized, though. They don't really have a whole lot spotted out, but maybe the late post super fight will win them
A
out.
bit low. Demo going down in the post, kind of not what you want. Scout going down.
Yeah, no, they rushed
It's
that one.
just
They could have taken way more time with that. Benno just now coming up on Uber.
so I would be intrigued if they actually take this out. It isn't official. I've seen teams kind of just bunker it down. It is Sunshine last, so
Yeah, like I
it
said,
looks like they
stalemating.
will be bunkering. Yeah. Oh, actually, it looks like they will want to take this through bats.
They have time. A little bit late, but I mean, they
Oh.
have time. They're doing it fast enough, but Demo getting caught out, Valid actually the one to go down. But they trade out with relapse. And discretion is the better part of
Still
Valor, maybe?
sketch.
Yeah,
Bryce does still
I
look
wouldn't.
like he wants to gas it, but
Nah, I wouldn't.
it's kind of backing it out now.
But this is sort of what I mean. Cheesy Bread could have maybe pushed that advantage a little bit before the Uber and just, you know, if they'd gotten the medic a little bit more secure, no heals on last, they wouldn't probably even need to use in early. But as it was, they used that Uber in way too early, bombed across, no real plan. I mean, Soldier jumped in, but they were kind of scattered with the heavy up. Once that Uber faded, they just got chopped up.
Yeah, I saw 8-bit cross, and you know, Chinese Dave electing to stay on the left-hand side, and you know they just kind of separated, and 8-bit was low in the post, and kind of just got collapsed upon and died for it, but you know, gets the gun.
Oh!
Evens. And Sackle or Rice actually gets Holden.
Free
Force comes
Uber.
out, but you know what does it matter? You know the med's kind of dead. You just flash people, but a back cap. Donnie, oh, he is spotted.
Is he in? Oh,
Very,
okay.
very.
But then lots of damage from the low ground, though. Oh, taking out
And-
Balada with 35 HP. Could come up on the scout, but no, Jeremiah saves the scout in the end. But man, that looks scary for a second there. And RIP
is-
pushing out.
His ad. They should 100% know that it's at least slight ad. Electing to kind of just W key
Nice
through a door.
rocket.
Davy Seal kind of holding it down, but you know they lose 3 for this. They should be able to repush. A little slow
Oh.
on it. Jeremiah kind of getting baited. Demo Man dying for this, and 8-bit dying. Their med should also be dead.
Yeah, late death.
Kind of
There
sent
you
a
go.
6-man, and it didn't really work.
I like
Donnie
the
is on the
aggression,
flank
but
though.
it not the time and place for that one. But Danye could, yeah, get the sneak play here with the off timing. Nobody notices.
And he spotted.
Actually, there we
Yeah.
go. But he's still going in.
There's just
2
too much
minutes
going
into
on.
it.
It's just too much everywhere. Just like
And I think ICB is the one that needs to pump the brakes here a little bit.
yeah, it's very like back and forth. It's really kind of funny how they're kind of like trading like weaknesses and
Oh,
you know breaks. CD can be caught though on the rotate if he's too slow, and he does get caught. Jeremiah standing in dungeon. 8-bit taking a 1v1 with Rice. Relapse also going in there to help him out. Med can't get forced here, and he does to 8-bit. Could clean out these kills. Could stabilize on 2. They don't even have 2 yet though, so Donnie will be dying. So they lose 4 for this. I wonder how they'll play this.
They could
The
build it
Med
out and
could
make
die,
it.
but
Oh,
yeah.
wait, nobody's no.
oh, they don't have Basher.
Unfortunate. That's why I don't really like, you know, what do you call it?
Oh,
Assassin.
Rap Assassin.
It's just like it's cool and all, but I mean, unless
It
you're
only
just doing it
works-
all the time, you know.
It only works if like your P Scout just is a liver. That's
Yeah.
kind of it. But you know, just another
Ooh, fat build of the
interesting
face.
gun spot.
Oh, and the roller to follow it up. CD getting one.
Yeah, 8-bit on spy. I'm pretty sure it's just spy checking. Yeah, kind of see if they have any off classes.
It would be funny to see the commit.
I don't know.
Just flash checking. That's unfortunate.
I could see it on like kind of stalemate last. You know.
But it is Sacklewatt up on the upper hand, so
And they will know that there's a sniper up, so kind of just playing off that.
I kind of don't like the way that they're holding here. I mean, to draw back to my own experience, Holden could be holding way closer to the wall here. And
Yeah,
have
he,
them out of the low ground, and yeah, the rest of it keep the same. But he doesn't need to be this far back, honestly, and it's exposing him way more to the sniper than he needs to be because he could be taken from a dungeon right now the way he's peeking. It's kind of dangerous.
8-bit does pick up Rice though, in the little skirmish on the left-hand side
Oh,
there.
and there he
Cycle's
is.
still re-peeking. I don't know. I don't like. I think I agree with you. Kind of the med in the back. You know, Soldier can kind of just speed shot and kind of make things a little problem.
Well,
It
that's
gives
what
them
the
too
gun's
much
for.
respect. Yeah, exactly. But
Ooh, Sakawat taking Quap down to 20.
but interesting in this game here.
Ooh, bit of a beef jump from Jeremiah, but will live. 20
How's
minutes to go and still
RP?
scoreless. I didn't I didn't see it going this way.
Yeah. Oh, but Chinese Dave will be dying on the right to Cycle Sniper. So again, 3 kind of on spawn side. Very respectful of ICB. So Chinese Dave is dead, but they still kind of don't really do much off it. Soldier trades out the sniper, and a wrap comes.
What's up,
They will
Med?
not be noticing it, and the med uses, so this is actually pretty good.
Both meds
But
used.
both meds forced. Probably just backing out here and just again playing another evens last.
I think. Whoa! 8-bit almost runs into those stickies and demo on RIP there. Just give a little how do you do around the corner to make sure he didn't run into that. And, I think they kind of wanted to peek out, but after that close shave there, I think 8-bit's better to just to build this one up. We still have Sakawat on sniper, so still trying to rip open this defense with the
Yeah.
sniper shot, but about 65 seconds left to go in the round till the reset.
Very interesting. I was hoping to see kind of something, kind of more fun, like a heavy in post and just take the exchange.
Yeah.
But, trying to work a sniper in, 40 seconds exchange timing. He does get 150 on Chinese
Oh,
Dave,
nice.
but he will be getting traded out. Or he will just be dying. So still, Jeremiah kind of still peeking too much.
Ooh.
No, they can be punished, and
Oh,
Relapse
no, the
kinda
arrow
notices
saved
that.
him. Nice. Twice in a row.
Spy. Will he actually
There
take
we
it out?
go.
Spy is being taken out.
Will he get there in time, though?
Is the
Oh, for the
question. They're just
exchange?
gonna take the exchange. Oh,
Backup.
maybe for a spy backup, yeah.
Yep.
Good milk from Holden. Should be a wipe on their side. Though I don't know if they'll know there's a spy up. So,
He's in. And they got a lot of frags. They have enough frags to go.
but will they? They will just. They
Oh,
will just
oh.
kind of hold the last stand.
You beat the backstab. That is just unlucky.
Beef the backstab into shooting the stickies on point. I mean,
Well, I mean, they kind of also didn't take the bait either, so it's kind of like, well, shit. There goes that idea. But yeah, first stalemate. And less than 17 minutes to go. This is a fucking nail biter of a quarterfinal if ever I've seen one.
I wonder whose map pick was this?
This is Ringers in Paris' map pick.
Interesting. Okay. So let's see.
Oh, here we go. Relapse in big on top of Cafe. Gonna smack down Jeremiah with the air shot, but he's gonna go floating over to his valley. But dominance asserted.
And Vino just kind of getting crunched there. Soldier faded valley. Donnie kind of just walked off on them, and just kind of seems like they're walking there, just not really respecting them. Just sending the bomb, holding their space, and not much you can do for your IP. You just gotta absorb
Rice.
that or send it. But
No support, my lord.
yeah, probably just hold two and pray for a sack. Pray for a force
That's
here.
one way to
but-
build Uber, I guess. But Jesus Christ, Rice, you're giving me a heart attack here.
Interesting, not electing to send a sag. Oh. Ooh. Soldier just sitting on valley side. Catches the med.
Oh!
Luckily gets the door that they're pushing through. Gets the force off. So. But. Again, I'm wondering if they'll actually want to take this.
They
They
got
do
the
have all their
engineer
players up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could. I mean, they have the gun, so.
But I think
You
it's
know?
probably just better to just play the time.
Snake water. I mean, sunshine.
Honestly, the same last if you think about it.
Yeah.
Snake water is definitely worse, but you could definitely have a lot of stalemates on Sunshine. Just very pivotal hold. No off classes, just standard gameplay.
Well, here we go. Less than 15 minutes. Half the match gone and still scoreless. But ICB knocking on the door. Hopefully going to get something going here. Been holding a little bit closer to standard, what I like, but no sniper on the field, so kind of whatever. 3 minutes until the round reset. ICB going to be peeking in from the left side once they get their buffs up, looks like. Oh, actually, Rice is up on sniper now. Here we go.
Rice is up on sniper. They want to get this gun down, but you know, just the double spam is
They have
pretty
teleported, man.
beastly.
We can go now.
The teleport is being built to exit on top of the gun, but they look to wanna do something right hand side. Oh,
Yeah, it's a good door to bust through. You know, it's nice and wide. It doesn't have stickies all the fuck over it. You know, it's great. But actually, Navy SEAL Demo Man peeking with some pills of his own,
yeah,
saying, "Hey, I'm
dominating
here."
pipe early. They look to want to bust left again, try to get this gun down. Chinese they even lower, kind of ready to spam the gun with pipes, but Rice is aimer config, peeks dungeon and
Yikes!
hits
So
CE
weak.
for 150.
It goes down to the pills from Navy SEAL Demo Man. So down to demo, yeah, just abort mission here.
Check
ICB just
PC
gonna go.
after this.
Yeah, maybe
That's
a
kinda
little bit.
wild. Peeking dungeon is very interesting, but soldier dying for the counter sack. So again, ICB not going up any off class. It's actually really interesting. You know, just you're really trying to get these soldiers on left hand side. Sunov gonna go in with that above. They're all just going kind of one at a time and getting forced out here. I'm surprised they're not, you know, going dungeon and trying to go from there, but.
I just see a crit rocket. What the fuck? No, I swear to Christ, I just saw a crit rocket from one of the blue soldiers.
And RIP using Archon to use crit rockets, kind of winning the last year.
Yeah, it was on a sentry too, so it's like, what's the point? Oh, how do you, that's one way to play Demo Man. Just fucking suicide on the fucking bomb. Yeah, man. Dominance asserted there too. You want to jump me, motherfucker? I'll kill us both.
Wake your moment.
Sacking. And they lose 3. What? I don't know if a flank happened on bottom, but.
We got Demo Men killing themselves out here, man. Anything's fucking possible.
Another reset, 40 seconds left, exchange.
Another
again.
teleporter coming out of Sackle.
Dude, these teleporters are huge. Like,
It's
No
points on the
heavy.
board. It's points on the board, man. 35 seconds. Will they exchange with anything but a sniper? Probably not. Coming in through Shudder, the pill's coming in just in time. Very looming and dangerous, but
Want to get right, want to kill the demo early, but
early use.
fortunately, you know, Vino's good milk. All on left, gets their
Sackle
demo.
one with rich kids.
Vino kind of just aura standing in front of the whole combo, but you know, down 2 though. This could go either way. Demo man back though, should be alright, but they're baiting point pretty well. They're not watching point, but you know, everything collapses in the end.
It all returns to nothing. Stalemate.
Average sunshine. Average sunshine.
This is actually kind of below average, above average. I don't know, man. I've never seen a stalemate this long in Sunshine in a while.
I think coming off of Bagel, where it was so back and forth, this
Yeah.
this is a bit more brutal.
Kind of like I need my money's worth here. I need my $10 hot dog and pint of beer scrandle combo to be worth it here.
Amen. Hey, right after this map, trust me.
Right after this map, are we assuming ICB is going to be?
No,
winning this one?
pre next map scrandals.
Well, yeah. Here, I wanted to ask this because we kind of saw how both teams played in the first map, and since it's still scoreless, what's the prediction with 10 minutes to go, guys? What do you think?
1-0 ringers.
1-0 ringers, that would be cinema. But
yeah.
But they combo on each side. Soldier for a demo on the side of ICB, playing the height. Just kind of drawing out this fight. Kind of hoping for something here.
Oh, demo
but
caught out.
Navy Seal's
Nice.
gonna die. They should be backing out here, but for some reason Rice is wanting to stay with the soldier behind, taking the exchange,
Uber.
and kind of backing. If they get caught here, it would be bad. They really need to get the soldier behind.
Oh,
and
nice
get
catch.
Flashed.
Oh,
And
but it won't matter. Oh, 2 in a row from Sakalwan. Could it be 3?
yeah, Sackle kind of, you know, salvaging that play. They're able to now.
The fear,
get
the
that
aura.
win.
Just This entire series has been nothing but aura farming. It's crazy.
Going back to just, you know, ego, respect, and aura.
That's a team name right there. Ego, respect, and aura. Make it happen next season, somebody. Feel free to take that. Just give me 20% commission.
But paying for AM, no payout. Unfortunate. 20% of 0.
Well,
Soon to go into an AM.
I didn't say out of the payout. Just pay me.
Oh.
Whatever money you got.
But relapse high bomb sinks the med. Vino drops, and they just. I don't even know what happened. They just all died.
Yeah, you blink and then they're all just dead. You know it happens sometimes.
And Rice unspotted, sitting in a corner.
Hello.
It's nothing on Holden.
I must feed. Rice feeds the people.
Full ad going into second. I wonder, they actually walk out of forward spawn. I don't know if I would have done that.
Donnie chasing the man.
Yeah, Donnie is.
It's gets out after.
Oh my god.
Fucking Beef City.
But they're just gonna take this fast tempo through right. Uber's popped, gets soldier, gets the gun. They Ape crossing right alone, kind of interesting. But
Donnie baiting
yeah,
cat.
it works out.
It's
So.
bombs.
Oh, pipe on the soldier. Pipe on the other
Stepping
guy.
on it.
Oh.
Tippy toes on it, but it's not enough. Blasted off last second, and actually first point for ICB. 8 minutes to go. 1-0 RIP guessers BTFO.
What?
What? Bars? I don't know.
But 1-0 on a stalemate game kind of could be the factor in this.
RIP needs to take their map back, baby.
They will need to get this point back. Relapse going in for an early bomb, going out. They're playing to rotate. You know, eats I think some spam, but they rotate pretty fast. Relapse should be cratering above, and tries to go for it, dies. CD also dying. Donnie on the flank.
Oh,
Able to get
late
the
mad
med.
death.
And 8-bit just caught in calf. If anyone knows he's there. And alright.
Like
Unfortunate.
Helen Keller at an orgy, you don't know who you're fucking with. That's a good one.
That's
Bro,
cold.
what?
That's cold. That's cold. I might steal that.
I'm stealing that right now.
Fair.
Add to the config. Oh, wait, shit.
Look at Jeremiah, 11 HP, trying to hide.
And again, you know, you look away for 1 second, you look back, and somehow ICB's down 2 scouts, and RP is down 3 people. So, kind of a little sloppy from both teams. You know, kind of just.
Yeah, but ICB is up 1-0, so who's the real slap?
That's good. That's cool. That's good.
Oh! Body block, Palada. Hello. Goodbye.
Stack on relapse.
Still holding their ground. Even players, they get a trade off down to soldiers. Rice is super aggressive against
It's
this.
pretty
Sacco
nuclear, though.
flank and
Lots
gets
of damage.
Aquawad's in delivering meat. Oh my lord.
Scott's just cleaned up there. That was. And they're still going. No,
Oh my-
no. Draw it back. Come on now.
Oh no! Don't no.
Go with the Uber.
Don't
All right,
go,
fuck it.
go.
Go. Oh, never mind. That's what you get.
It's
As the
so
engineer
ad.
said, that's what you get.
But you know, RIP set up for success. Could be 1-1 here if they're able to just
Maybe.
get a good Uber. Cone traps. Nope. Where's the gun?
It's coming up. Relax.
Oh, I see.
Be patient. Goddamn. These things ain't miracles, you know.
True. I'm not a flank scout player, so not really engineer duty, but
Yeah, you don't know, do you?
I don't know how the other half players.
Rice gets
but-
dropped in the Uber by 2 directs from Saniv. Oh my
Hey,
Oh
lord.
my
see ya.
god. And it's just
big
Holden
dog,
somehow dies though. If they leave and if
Uh-oh.
they leave and just play the ad, it's actually good. But they're electing to stay. I would just.
Fuck it, we
yeah.
ball.
Oh my god, they're actually staying in. They get 3. It's a collapse
Oh,
on
no.
point, and they just crumble. Donnie gets 1.
Oh, Danya's still alive? Okay.
Oh, but
Medic finally had enough of it.
they're just able to take it. In a dog-eat-dog world, big dogs eat first, so, I mean...
R.I.P. Just big dog on him.
What? Fine, sorry. But,
This is a pretty hype series, I'm not gonna lie. 4.5 minutes to go, tied up 1-1 on the second map. ICB won 4-2 in Bagel. First map, their choice in map. Now an RIP's map choice,
oh,
just
relapse.
barely hanging on.
Eating good
RIP has to
spam
start
dies.
winning.
So, up a soldier here. ICB should just be leaving this, yeah. And they can get a fast site going if they're, they
Fast.
actually want to take this. Yeah, if they're fast. But looks like they're opting to just buff players and play that. Kind of respecting.
I would just start building before they even left mid and just pull ahead and go really aggressive and say fuck it, because
Just Uber check him.
yeah, why not? I love Uber checking.
An
75%
official.
nice
An
rockets.
official's a little
Yes,
scary.
all the time. No,
Bro,
I
all
did
the
it in my
time.
official. I
Oh
did
my
it in my
God.
grand final.
Nah, dude, if we have 10% ad, I'm fucking pushing. Like we're pushing
did.
that 10% ad.
Yes, all the time. Any advantage is any advantage.
True
And
fucking
ICB
Luke.
slugging it out here. Holden gonna pop off that Uber. Veno holding on to his, but it
Oh,
is firmly. Oh wait,
But
Not
some
firmly
spots
anything,
in there
actually.
just kind of lose. It's full ad now, but you are down your whole team. So
kind of a downer. 18-second spawn on your demo man. Combos holding. They could be backed up, but this is a leapfrog right here, if any.
but they are
Get up.
just kind of safe.
Okay, or not. Never mind. Screw it. The timing was off.
Bryce is just too aggro. They just
Ooh,
they
demo
just sent
scouts.
three. They just sent three. I don't know. Just
And
play
the
the
demo's
ad,
only
bro.
just now coming up. Yeah, actually, this timing is working out for ICB.
Play the ad. That's all you gotta do.
Jeremiah, Cafe, Rockets, not enough. And another late death. Golly, man, they're just bleeding here. 2 minutes 40. They could banny time it if they want to actually like slow it down and really play the clock.
Maybe they're just kind of getting through. I don't know if they know it's ads still. They 100% should, but they keep sending players like it's not. So, but health is bad on the side of ICB.
Well, they gotta-
Rice is just. Choke, but
Yeah, they got to figure it out sooner because they keep backing up. It's like, why do they keep backing up with Uber? Oh, I guess they don't have Uber.
I don't know. Just calls here, but you know.
Full
now it's
full
just
Uber
act timing.
disadvantage. And Jeremiah
my
actually
God.
falling off.
Good
Clean
pipe
pipe.
from Navy SEAL with air pipe.
Jeremiah's clinging to
Um,
the rafters here.
the
Sakawat goes
Danye-
down.
Trading out. Down 2 soldiers on the side of ICP. Should be a pretty dryable, very easily dryable mid. Rice not clearing any traps from my POV. It's a little scary. But, you know, Danye
Eight
caught
bit
out. And
for
they
Danye.
use. They just kite this full ad. Nice.
Yeah, no, they're not going in with that. And Soldier in to make sure.
Yep.
Jeremiah in huge.
Nice rocket from Axopos, but Axopos.
90 seconds until unlimited time.
90 seconds, full ad into 2. You know, I'd take those chances. I'd take those. You could win off this. If they ban it,
I mean, yeah, no, this is banning time territory. We could be seeing a third map here. I think we are. But we'll see if ICB can close it out in 2. Full Uber advantage ticking away here. 10 for Holden, but can they hold out? Gun is up. Sakawat catching out Quap. That's a late Soldier at 20 seconds.
oof,
Second is halfway capped. 60 seconds to go.
they
Did
elect
they give
to
him an
punch
opportunity to make it 2-2 and make it 3-2 then? I don't know.
Spotted early using Uber getting stuffed by the gun. Uber kind of not getting much.
They're going
Katsai
for
not
it.
coming in late, and they just, you know, got to play the point, Benny. Got to
Play the point. Play the point. Go for points. All right. I
C9
respect
maybe?
that.
But that's 2-1 Benny time, you know.
But now you got to wonder, do you hold out? Like, is it going to come back to bite you? I don't know. That's kind of what's great about this. But, all right, man. It's your map pick. You're that confident in it. Go for it. Surely they know something I don't.
Chinese Dave rolling out Valley, rolling out Choke. Could be a good meat mid if they're aggressive with it. RIP Soldier and Calf kind of alone. If they take that fight, it's a free pick, but he's able to collapse. Jeremiah also coming in. Holden just holding on for dear life. Somehow not dead, and they send 3. That's
I mean,
hate to see
look
it.
at that. Bandy time hits. ICB coming out strong in that mid fight. Gave him a chance to regroup at the mid fight. Rolling through. Both Mets lived, but down basically all the power classes. They have to worry about traps, and that's about it.
Oh, holding its pipes, but kind of aura just walking through. So now it's could be 3 minutes of last here. So I will
This
be
is-
making my
yeah.
dinner and getting ready to eat and watch YouTube while I sit on this last.
I want to open up Esports Manager again and just do a couple more years. While I wait. Sniper coming out early for Rice, trying to go for the deep peek in the lobby, but nothing doing so far. And I think ICB is going to take the time, sort of just chill, maybe go for an off class of their own. But no real onus to take lobby right now, but they are going to slowly walk in from bottom right here. And Sniper spotted out. He takes another peek through dungeon, so I mean, I guess it's not all that random. Quap taking some duels here with the demo here top right. 3 minutes 20, yeah.
Kind of interesting you call that off class from ICB. They didn't run off class, I don't think, in any of the other like lasts. So I
Well,
mean,
now's the time to do it.
Relapse can snipe. Relapse was on my team. He's a good sniper. So I wonder
Busted
if
out.
he'll be
Yeah.
allowed to snipe here. Jeremiah not being able to counter sag. If Axel goes, it'll be a super late soldier death. Kind of not what you want, but he will be going unspotted and just walking down the med, surfing, and gets the force. That is, I mean, that's perfect. It's kind of what you want.
Relapse spy though, here we go. Danye
But
cleaning
losing
up the 8-bit.
Losing 3 on this last full ad, but what's the point if you're down everyone? They just have to delay 7 seconds for spawners, and they'll be able to hold it down. It's kind of scary. Spy, though,
Spy!
coming up.
Drop!
And gets the med. And soldier.
Well, there you go, and there's the tack pause. I mean, what else is that? We were speculating
Uh-huh.
last night what all the pauses were, but this is nothing else except a holy shit, it's 2-2. Why the fuck did we go for it before banning time kind of pause? Like, you got to be kicking yourself right now because that's exactly what you don't want. Because why do you stalemate? Because you want to go again at the mid because it gives you a chance to regroup, and they just sort of gifted it to him on a golden platter, man. I'm just going to say that's a huge mistake right here.
Yeah, if they just stalemated, they, ICB still has to win 2 rounds versus, RIP's 1, but, sending 2, Demo dying, Rice dying, it's just kind of just trickling. It's all just kind of like bleeding is what you said. I think it's the perfect word.
Yeah, it's just like they could have just waited 20 more seconds, because they had full Uber advantage, right? So it's just like, I don't know. You didn't have to be in this situation, and now you're taking a attack pause to sort of be like, all right, guys, let's get real here. We don't want to get knocked out in 2 maps here, especially in a situation like this. Yeah, and the whole off class. I mean, the backstab on the Met there was just the cherry on top. It wasn't even necessary with the way that push was going. It was just a collapse there from RIP, and I mean, it's a warranted pause, but man, I can't help but feel that they kind of did it to themselves.
I just wonder what you're talking about in these comms. It's the only thing I wonder. I think
Take advantage of what you're not taking advantage of. I mean, that's all you really can do because they're clearly leaving something on the table here.
yeah. Maybe it's a script, Maybe they just kind of wanted to do this. And,
Right.
For the watchers.
The new fix from Vegas is in. They have to adjust. It.
Got a Kalshi bet. It's gonna pay out. But
Might be the wildest, most pathetic thing ever, fixing a TF2 game to win in Vegas. Like, how did you even find a bookie to take it for you? That's crazy.
Good to have connections. It's all about who you know.
Well, shit, I wish I would have taken one to the bookies about when Banny would just not show up in the season.
Oh. It's a big shout, though.
I never would have thought I'd see the day. But yeah, taking their time here. This is a very careful moment because yeah, this is your 3rd map. This is your entire tournament life on the line. Both teams going into this 5-3, so they've both been sort of fighting the entire season to get to this moment, and neither really wants to see it slip away, especially not RIP in a moment like this.
Yeah.
They've been doing well, but yeah, it's just that aggression. It's coming back to bite them in a way that it sort of was at the tail end of Bagel there. And both teams are just sort of DMing at each other, but sort of taking the time and going for smart pushes.
Yeah.
You know, not really showing up so much.
Things just seem to be happening, but not
Yeah.
really a full idea of happening. Just like let's just walk in and shoot our gun. But you know, it's working for ICB. ICB's able to kind of just, you know, once they get the med on the mid, they kind of just hold back and, you know, kind of let them feed.
I think it's, yeah, the feed comes in, but actually, come to think of it, it's the Uber advantages. Like, there are plenty of opportunities we're seeing here where it's kind of like the team doesn't really know one has advantage over the other. And it's like
Yeah.
the kind of, I think maybe it has a bit to do with nerves because, like, you know, you're losing track of Ubers this much when, you know, last game, I mean, it was kind of obvious with how much tit for tat there was, but still, it seemed like they were a lot more consistent in where they were at with Uber compared to where they're at now. It just sort of seems like maybe it is nerves setting in.
It's really interesting how, you know, both teams can respect each other, you know, to kind of just pop or, you know, give up space, but and then instantly able to not respect each other and just kind of.
Oh!
So.
Wait.
Wait.
Did we see a beef push? This isn't okay. What happened?
Bro, what the fuck?
If I remember correctly, STV is.
It's 90
you know,
seconds
behind.
delay.
Everything.
Yeah, so the pause didn't even happen yet, but.
Everything I said.
But
Bro, I had Scrandle up too. What that happened?
oh, but I think this is, you know, kind of what we're talking about. The feed is just, you know, they walk out for, you know, some reason instead of stabilizing, relapse. Oh, HUD's broken.
Yeah, I'm retrying it. But
You guys are retrying while, like, you can retry when they go back to mid.
no.
Well, I don't know when the pause. I don't know if the pause was a stalemate or.
It's
if the
fine.
pause was
It's
a
fine.
round
It's
loss,
fine.
but-
It's only 20 advantage for Holden. It's fine. Well, I say only, but looks like they're going to be going for it. Rice deep in lobby to spot it out. Misses the shot. Coming in now, 100% Uber. Veto at 70. Gets sort of disconnected here from the splash damage. Gets popped up here, but finally leashing back up. Chinese Dave with the kill onto the demo. 8-bit onto Jeremiah. 2 down. Actually, 3 down now for RIP. And this is looking like a 2-2 situation. Veno last alive, and they clean up, and there we
That
go.
would have been it, yeah.
There's the pause.
That's it's actually kind of.
It seems so sure 90 seconds ago, but
Yeah.
yeah, they just needed another go at it.
Just kind of crazy that they were even, you know, given the chance to actually get another go at it.
Yeah, you kind of just do want to say, fuck it, we pussy out and just park the bus there.
Yeah.
After you barely clung onto the margins there.
But another mid. RP going Valley, ICB going Choke.
Cafe Crunch from Relapse, maybe?
Interesting. RP putting very defensive traps, or Navy SEAL putting defensive traps, getting kind of conned to rotate,
Oh, right on
He just
top
gets
of
too
Navy Steel
rocketed.
Demo Man's. Ah, wow.
and Vino getting wrapped in Calf, but able to get up the soldier. So, you know, down to demo, down soldier. You could try it if you want. It's a little interesting, but they'll probably respect you. But you know, knowing how this game's going out, nothing ever happens.
Yeah. Well, ICB owing that mid to their soldiers, I feel. Relapse
Oh.
is in huge.
But ICB does want to take it very aggressive through Calf. They're kind of just
Oh,
giving up
the
the
pills.
space. But you know, the only thing I'm looking at is, you know, there's 2 Cotton Valley. So, you know, you don't really want them to die.
Well, you can
Cycle-
airdrop ice in this.
Cycle just needs to live, just play last. Yeah. From what I was told from one of our coaches, that if you never want to lose 2 on the Sunshine second, you know, kind of
Nope.
get rolled and, you know, but Cycle doesn't feed, he kind of parks it, and kind of good. Pretty good.
Danya had one sniper this time around.
Donnie up once. I've never seen Donnie sniper. I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued.
Well, here we go. World premiere. Live on Is Just Shazriel.
Which you should be following if you're not following you're already. Where else are you going to get this amazing amateur action? Fireside cast? Please, come on. They're casting other games. Only on Is Just Real, twitch.tv/Is Just Real. Follow now.
True.
Taking the peek from top right. Just
Hope
inching
get the
around that
demo.
corner. Sees a whole bunch of pills heading his way, but he's not much of a drug. He takes
Oh.
the shot and surfs away, but doesn't get the headshot.
See who wins this SVS here.
Oh, nope.
Oof. Just
Bit of a
nothing.
whip
Just
fest.
kind of just beef city.
Just
Very aggressive peak.
swings,
Somehow
aggressive
doesn't
swing.
die.
I love
Someone's
that from
gotta-
a sniper that just takes the aggressive swing instead of just
And-
playing safe.
Just yeah. I think there's a time and place for hero shots, but you know, I feel like on this you can kind of cook with it, and I feel like they just kind of don't know how to, you know, play a sniper. So kind of unfortunate Donnie was missing, and Donnie has relinquished his sniper duties. And he's back up on scout.
Yeah, I think once you get no value and then you just get out sniped, I think it's time to just probably give it up, go back on scout.
Well, another debut and retirement all in the same cast for Danye. Now looking to get that pressure top right once again, and actually might look like they want to send something through dungeon, get something going here, get the crunch. But not just stickies abound on the top left here. Nobody's coming through that doorway. If Navy SEAL Development has anything to say about it, so they're going to try their luck on their right ICB or their left. I'm a first grader. I don't. Anyway.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm
Left and right's
putting
a
my
little hard.
hand across my heart to know my left from my right now. The aggression through dungeon. Jeremiah catches out one, but Balada catches out Chinese Dave as well, so no demo for ICB. Still tied up at 2-2. 95 seconds till the round reset here. Just holding that lower right, looking like they want to get out of dodge through Valley if the pressure comes, and it does. Jeremiah jumping up here as Balada continues to cap.
But you know,
Counter
do you
aggression.
really want to? Yeah, Axel kind of committing a little too hard. They're kind of committing at different times. Times all off. But you know,
Ooh,
only losing
Jeremiah
a
caught
soldier
out
for
last
that.
second.
Only losing a
Chipped away.
soldier is probably the best thing that could happen there. I'm
One less-
surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not sending like I'd be calling, you know, guys, nothing's
the
working.
stack.
Just send a 4-man.
Yeah.
Just send it. Do the banning and just send it and hope for the best. Because you know this last.
Gun's
You
dead.
don't know how to cook, but they
Then
get the
out of
gun.
kitchen.
Gun's immediately up, so they're too slow on the sack.
Yeah, well,
If it's another stalemate.
And Danya is dead. Yeah. See, I would come up heavy here. Heavy would be perfect here.
they should just run it up dungeon and just try to get as far as they can before they pop off. Have the pressure come in top right. Just barrel through the doorway. Have one trigger the stickies and just say.
But
"Fuck
how are we
it."
gonna deal with this exit, this teleporter on dungeon? That would be. That's really distracting.
You gotta focus it after gun.
After okay. Interesting.
Yeah, have the stickies carpet that after gun.
But they look to use left. I don't know if that's the door, but you know, a family Uber coming out from ICP. They're holding on right for some reason instead of kiting this. Glow stick on NG,
Collapse.
Holding it
Nice.
down.
8-bit.
but
8-bit.
we losing.
Oh, the
Shut
pipe.
up. It's
Ending the dream, and the heavy's out now with Sacklewad.
Heavy out.
And the beam.
Holding
Nah.
it down
Wipe.
and
clean,
just-
very clean.
That
hold,
could have
very
been
clean hold.
scary. That could have been scary.
Huge heavy
It looked
play.
like he wanted to pop off there, but it was just shut down in his prime by a pipe. He had 88 HP, and yeah, the math there just didn't add up for him. Back to mid we go, I guess.
I think RIP lost, 2 or 3 before ICP lost 1, and if they just kind of stabilized, re-healed, and refought, could have been good, but
Looks like Navy
Heavy.
SEAL might end up on the mid before.
uh,
No, oh, going Valley.
like
I think this is the first time he did this
trapped
the whole
out.
game.
Still with the better
Uh,
help though. Try CD getting the beam
Yeah,
up.
they
now.
look like they want to aggress left and kind of just bomb in to meet them. Scout under point not being found, and Med does die. Holden kind of bunkering Cav, electing to go choke, Sackle on the Med, Soldier rocket off, and
Ooh.
Med's trade on the mid. It's pretty much a good salvage mode. Ape on point, full overheal somehow. Didn't take a lick of damage. And gets traded out, or dies, relapse, gets
Oh
2
my, the
pipes.
pills.
And CD just living. Wow, that is. No.
What the fuck?
Everything happens on the mid, but nothing ever happens
Yeah.
on the pass.
Only on the
It's
mid do
really
we see
slow.
kills.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of what I want to see too. ICB losing that mid, however. RIP going to be continuing this momentum forward. Do I see crits? No, I don't. Do I? Do I? Am I crazy? I'm crazy. Crazy?
I know this
Crazy.
team does
Yeah, you're
like to
crazy.
run crits. They do run it usually at least once per game. Hashtag stat watcher, but I think on this kind of fair. So kind of hold it, but It's just
Then
these
they're gonna
myths
come
just
up-
seem like there's no plan. There's no idea. It's just like one guy kind of running and then another guy like dealing with, you know, another thing, and you know, there's no plan to just shoot the same person.
There's six disparate 1v1s going on at all
It's-
Yeah,
time.
that's
It's a-
exactly what's going on.
It's a jump map main
Oh,
kind of
relapse
mid.
went high.
Oh, here we go. Jeremiah
And
in.
Gets
and no.
nothing, and they
Two
lose
dead.
two.
Down a
somehow.
scout as well. So, and Saka was on an 18-second respawn now. So, yeah, they're going to take that aggression through Cafe. Going to
Wonder
be
if an
spotted
exchange
in.
can happen.
No,
Or
no, they
just
give it up
give
here.
a point, yeah.
They're already down one. If they lose one more, it's going to be
Axel
crazy.
winning his one on the
All right.
flank. Kind of what you want. You could send a sack here if you want. Kind of peek the space a little bit, but a little slow. So. you just
Well, actually,
hold
they got
it.
the engineer up. No, just for a brief. bit.
We got another pause. We've got another pause.
Another pause.
While we're pausing, I'm going to get the Scrandle back up. But while we're paused, just a quick reminder, AM playoffs all fucking season on the Twitch here that you're watching is Just Jazz Real. Hit the follow button. Keep on talking about the game, guys, while I play this Scrandle.
So what do you think this? What do you think this pause is for? I actually can't. Maybe like a beef last into stalemate, and they're just pausing the stalemate. I can't.
That's a good assumption. That's probably most likely it. I assume they just ended up stalemating again, so it's probably a pause from either team just to talk about what to do different on the mid. I think it's like you said before. There's no real plan. It's more so. I think both teams are just kind of hoping for either Soldier or Demo to do enough damage. So I think with this pause, either from either team, I think they're going to try to come up with a real plan to do on the mid. If it is a stalemate.
I'm going to guess it's a beef push into piss break attack pause.
Independent. It's actually not a bad idea, but you know, just
Like you
welcome to
force the last
sunshine.
push and you beef it because you had to piss so bad, you fuck it all up and you're like, alright, I can't take it anymore.
two pauses.
Well,
Oh,
that was a
but
quick
the-
one, so
that was a
maybe
quick one.
it was just a pee break, I don't know.
But-
Because we talked about it at the beginning of the last map, or the end of the last map, so maybe some small bladders here in play.
Bro, I didn't even have the Scrandle up on the fucking screen. I forgot to hit it
No
on
bucket.
OBS.
Like they did not have the game.
Our
bucket.
production is garbage, by the way.
Hey, truth fucking nuke. But that's why you follow us. Because we're not professionals. Because we've got two people making their casting debut. And and you know, and Tidal and I are just fucking chilling the entire time. But we're having a great time. Only on Is Just Jazz Real, twitch.tv/Is Just Jazz Real. Follow Better Than Swagman22 says Formosa.
But let's see what's going on here. ICB
We're
with a
having
luxury
a good
pressure
time.
from Calf. Both
Spend
Soldier,
them a good time.
Soldier beef. They lose two. Wow, they lose two. Not what you want. Not what you want. So
Not what you want to see,
CD
but,
can be
you know,
caught here if they actually run
Oh.
him down. The one time that they need to actually W key and they unfortunately don't. They're getting in from the flank though. Cafe, the trade does come out. This is the second time they traded across the point. If Vino does milk, it'll be full ad, and unfortunately they use. If you just trap off their exit, could be pretty good.
And they do.
Oh, and
Ooh.
juggled. 8-bit has to die here and then just back
Oh,
up. Soldier high
oh.
bomb.
8-bit lives?
Soldier high-
No way.
Soldier high bomb. Vino lives. They don't have the mid yet. Could be forward spawns. Donnie does forward spawn.
Okay, there was the pause.
If he forward spawns on NG. Oh, he didn't need to. Ah. Tech. Oh,
Alright.
it's a tech pause. Interesting.
Hmm.
But down two soldiers, I would just be sending a sack here, just quick before they can get left. And Rice kind of just.
It's down to the level 1.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
And
do?
Sack
Just a pencil
through-
bomb from Sanuv.
Is he sacking? on
Bro,
this? Is he
Sanuv had to
going-
hit that Just Jazz bomb right there, man.
Yeah.
Sacking is really hard. If you don't go like immediately through under, it's kind of just chopped. You don't want to be like a late death in a time like this. WGEU says don't cap 2, send a 4-man, and you know have like 30-second respawn times on their side. But let's see what they do. Trying to get the gun here. Gun is on right side, or
Wow.
on left side of point from the defender's angle. Really interesting gun here. I've never seen this. Left should be pretty free if they actually, the attacker side, if they actually like spot the gun. But
Yeah, I've seen this before and I've seen it not work well.
no, because you just get this left space for free if you just get your demo to carpet, kind of just take the space and, you know, stop taking damage before everyone gets their crit buffs, Rice. But that'll be good.
Patiently waiting, getting the class in order. Veno
Yeah.
and the rest of RIP in lobby. Waiting. 2.5 minutes on the round timer. Gonna take some peeky looky loos through lower. Jeremiah in big and gets around behind on Holden. And yeah, it goes down, but able to get in free like that basically before the gun even had much to say about it. That's kind of
Yeah,
why
I
you
think
don't
that
want
was
to come where
the.
it is.
I think that was this. Well, did he get in through left?
Yeah. Oh, no, he got it through dungeon.
Yeah.
And did a jump to the wall.
Yeah. But they're looking to actually take this out. I would probably take the exchange here and just
Oh yeah, go for the exchange.
hold the space, and they lose relapse. Their health is really weak. Could be a force coming out here. Holden is just eating the spam, and they do use and demo does drop. They lose 3 in this. They have to get the force to actually, you know, salvage this. And unfortunately, I would be calling to drop my demo there. Just keep the full ad to last.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they
Unless,
they
holy,
walk into it. They just a gun.
The level 3.
They just a gun. Oh my god! If they just get the gun, they win. And
oh,
the touch point.
It's so close.
Just touch point. Just sack for anyone.
There we go. Dive on top of it. Just get them all off, and there we go. Jeremiah.
Now we're going to a third map.
3. Oh my god.
Yeah.
dude, this is a
Gully
That was a
Wash.
good game.
this is a fucking marathon, dude. I'm really enjoying this.
I gotta check the logs for this. Let's see.
100%. Let me pull the log up.
6 slugs.
So that's going to be... Is my mic on? My mic is on. That's going to be 3-2 to Ringers in Paris. We are going the distance tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in this RGL Season 20 Amateur Quarterfinals. Insert Cheesy Bread versus Ringers in Paris. Ringers in Paris just winning 3-2 on their map pick in a 44-minute Sunshine Thriller. We do have logs up on the stream. Have you guys got them? What are you seeing in these logs?
First thing I saw was Rice going damage negative, which isn't.
Yeah.
And 58 AC. I don't think he was playing his best this game. I've seen him have better accuracy, so hopefully relocks back in for map 3. But they still won anyways.
Yeah, it's like the metrics would say that 8-Bit was the better pocket scout in this one, but RIP managing to come out on top 3-2. It was a slugfest either way. They were just beating down the door the entire way there, and a few flood pushes from ICB. And I mean, again, RIP did not have to be in this situation to begin with. They could have just taken their time, let the clock run out. It could have had it be 2-1, but gave them a bit of a scare here. Now we're in Gully Wash for the third map.
What I notice is, you know, Holden having double the deaths on Med side. So, you know, it's funny you mentioned like the P Scout diff, but you know, when I look at P Scout, I look at the Med deaths, and you know, Vino didn't die, but somehow got less charges. So a lot of like kind of stalemates. But another thing I've noticed is mid fights into scores, into round scores. So kind of like the same kind of calling. No one's making like these like god calls where it's like you lose the mid and you know you win the round. It's more just can I just win the mid, just stalemate or like win the round. So very evens game. But you know, again, you know, double the damage that's and not being able to convert is, you know, got to be heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
I think Gully Wash would be a good game. Both soldiers. I mean, we've seen what both soldiers can do. Relapse. You know, when I had him, that guy just, you know, hit air shots. He had a lot of clips with air shots. Yeah, and Jeremiah has been, you know, it's the X factor this whole night. Just getting the med, and you know the flank could be good. Flank could be good on this map. A lot of back caps, back cap ideas. I want to know how they pressure into 2 to see if they play like properly, where they try to get the flank behind through baby door and you know wrap them. So
I imagine
Very
Navy
intrigued.
Seal Demo Man's going to have a lot of traps on Baby Door for them.
yeah, he's very a trap. He's very a trap demo.
Yeah. It's
But
going to be very tough to get in that way, but I mean, it's kind of the way you need to go in now, unless they want to do some trickery, having double soldier bomb through choke, but that would be kind of crazy to see.
You know, honestly, anything could happen. It really
Well, it
is
is the
just
third
like,
map. We're finally here, so
yeah, and it's still kind of still kind of evens. But Goalie Wash is one of those maps where it's like, if you roll the mid, you can just roll into last. So
yeah. And sort of by necessity, the scouts kind of have to take a back seat. So we'll see the soldier duos come out even more than they already have, and they've already been putting up a show with all the crunches and the behind plays. But scout can be quick, can be nasty, especially with the back cap on last. You know, if somebody goes unaccounted for. So they've been having a little bit of a tough time keeping track of Ubers, but now they're going to keep track of players a little bit better, I feel, on this map.
yeah, hoping to see some simple stuff, double bomb the med, just kind of do that.
Ooh.
But
Now, Rocker, I'm curious because we spoke about this last night,
Yeah.
right? About the decision fatigue, the longer a
Oh,
game
yeah.
stretches on. Um,
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
yeah, because it's one of those like you've just played a grueling 45-minute Sunshine game. Both teams had a really intense Bagel game, right? So now you're at a point where even if you take a few minutes and recompose yourself in between Sunshine and Gully Wash, like you still just played like really high stakes, like stressful TF2. Like playing 2 hours of scrims and playing an hour and a half of like really stressful playoff maps that's like two different types of TF2. So
And like 30 minutes of fucking warm up and pregame as well, you know,
yes,
before you
yes.
get the match started, which usually takes a lot out of you if you actually go hard at it.
So
A
it's
little bit.
I think that'll be an interesting thing is like which of the because I think both teams generally are making good decisions. I think the timings and
They're
the
aggressive.
plays that both teams go for as well, especially on the soldier side, is like for the division, it's it's pretty well bloody good. But I'm curious who's going to be able to maintain the quality and quantity of their actions as the game wears on, and like which team is going to start showing a little bit more fatigue as the night goes on. You know.
I feel like ICB's been the more consistent team here so far. RIP is good in bursts and all that stuff, peaks and valleys though. So if ICB still got enough gas in the tank, I think they could take it the distance. But again, Snake Water, Sunshine, Gully Washed also pretty still. I mean, 5CP, it's a fucking tug of war game mode. It's stalemated by its very nature, but you know, you can really kick it into high gear if you want on this map. If you get a roll on mid, you can get it done in like 90 seconds, like we said last night. You know, it's pretty ridiculous what you can do. But you can also have just nothing but last hulls because that last point caps so quickly. You know, if you're afraid of getting capped on last on process, you're going to be especially scared on Gully Wash. So we'll see if the scouts will actually be able to do anything. If the momentum that both teams are carrying forward are going to be able to pay off, and you know, yeah, if both teams have the stamina to really go the distance if they can't do it all at once.
if you kind of think about it, you know, the stamina of, you know, RIP scouts, you know, I feel like the issue a lot of this whole night is kind of just doing too much. So if they
Yeah.
actually get fatigue and kind of calm down, it could actually work out for them.
Well, yeah,
So
because you're going to be running through pretty much every play you got, and you don't want to show them everything you've got and put it all on film, you know. So the more you're going at it, the more one note you become, kind of as a default, because then you sort of just fall back on what you know. And
yeah,
so you know you have these situations where like what I'm doing is not working. It's like, well, you kind of have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable with where you're at and just sort of do anything you can, because it's last map, last match before semifinals. You made it this far, 5-3 season for both teams. Again, the stakes are high, you know, and you have pretty tough matches to follow once you make it through this one. So you're not even out of the woods yet once you make it out of this one.
yeah, and I think next week they play the top seed, so that'd be very interesting to watch. So
And yeah, you'll have to wonder then too if they'll make those last second adjustments then for next week's match as they carry on through, or you know it's going to be sort of like where they're at for the
you know,
next week.
looking at RP's team, it kind of reminds me of a phase of my team where you know, you're trying to get into a sack, you know, you're trying to call like, all right guys, let's go sack, and then you just lose three. You know,
Yeah.
it's really hard to call and, you know, try to do your best when you know, you don't have the players to do it. You know, you're trying to make a cake with, you know, garbage, and it's a very easy fix, which is just, you know, literally is just default and just play your own game. So Rice RIP's come a long way, and you know they could. These are good games to review in terms of like, you know, what to do better. But um,
It's also important for these types of games too to also know where you're at. So I think if you had comms recorded, it'd be kind of neat for this one too, because a lot of these moments, especially once you get later in the season, can seem pretty random, or just completely batshit insane if you just look at
yeah,
the demo. So yeah, have a good log of where you're at in this one, because I feel like they're gonna have to pull out all the stops for this one too. Because yeah, it's the last map you got. We're getting up there in time. It's almost midnight, so yeah, something's gonna give here.
I'm ready for dinner. Let's get going. Hopefully, these guys already up, but
I was
Ideally,
a hungry boy.
yeah.
I do like my chicken sandwiches. I think my team calls me a little foodie. I eat a lot of snacks, but
Well, between rice, cheesy bread, and bagel, TFT's
oh,
a pretty hungry community, I guess.
there's too much food in it.
Bro, I've just been straight munching on Cheez-Its the entire night. I normally don't
Oh,
fuck
hell
with these
yeah.
things, but
That's
like
good.
I love
I
Cheez-Its.
I caved today at the grocery store. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a box of fucking Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its, bro.
They go so fucking hard. It's unbelievable.
You know what else goes hard, man? Fucking almonds. Like raw almonds.
Yes, pistachios. Are you a pistachio guy? I love pistachios.
I'm a big cashew enjoyer myself.
Cashews
Yes,
good.
sir, yes,
Cashews are
sir.
good.
You
All right.
know,
If you're in the chat right now, tell us what your favorite nut is.
oh my.
And if you say anything awful, I'm gonna ban you. So good luck.
Well, bring up Scrandle while we're talking about food.
That's true.
No, I beefed the last Scrandle, but I'll put the Scrandle back up. All right, Scrandle is back up while we're waiting for this ready up.
Yeah, not much really else to say here. Both teams know what's at stake, and it's a match with destiny.
Yeah. Real quick, I wanted to ask you guys, how do you feel about the festivizers on these weapons? I feel like they look very ugly.
Hate 'em. I don't like them.
Yeah,
Worst Scrandle of my
I
life.
do not like them.
You guys are just not enjoyers. I love lights on my gun. As I say that with no lights on my gun, but I like the idea of it. And I think it's nice. I think the festive versions where it's just white isn't, it's not that cool. I want different colors on my guns. And
Well, the only festive weapon that I truly hate is the festive crossbow.
Yeah.
I just don't like
Really?
it. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, the candy cane, I just don't like the look of it and the lights on it. I don't know, it's just dumb. I like the
haters
sticky
here.
launcher. I like the sticky launcher festivizers because it's just the off-white lights. Because all the other ones have colored lights. It was just like, I don't know, that's interesting.
Yeah, that chicken shawarma sucked.
Dude, I'm just absolutely doing awful on these
Dude, you were
fucking Scrandles.
beasting, like,
Yo,
the other
this
day.
guy
You were
ate half
imposing.
his meal and then took the picture. Like, what?
Oh shit, we're live. We're live. No more Scrandle. TF2
Oh
only.
my god.
RGL Season 20 Amateur Quarterfinals. Insert cheesy bread. Ringers in Paris. Last map of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you follow us for all the action. Semifinals next week. What are we watching on this mid rocker?
Whatever, bring the Scrandle back, man. I don't care about this anymore. No, I'm watching Ringer's demo, man. Bringing out the stickies early, but not hitting a whole lot. But actually going back and looking for the soldier and drop down, but that is not his responsibility. It is the Pocket Scout's responsibility. But in the meantime, Jeremiah and Adanya and 8-Bit going to answer back with a Lada. Jeremiah getting 2 now, and Rice going to get 1 on a CD. But it's just a slugfest here, not just Venom and Sakalwad, the last alive here, trying to get his medic out of dodge, but no. And not going to happen, and that's a wipe for Ringers in Paris.
Which map pick is this?
This is ICB.
Cheesy bread.
That's crazy, and that's crazy because if you're looking at the mid from the upper view, I was doing it. It was a good collapse. They walked forward, they got the med, and immediately, it's kind of weird. They just kind of pressed S and they all died. You know, it's very interesting of like a WS kind of thing. You just hope to kind of wipe them there, but you know,
Yeah,
trade
well,
meds probably won't be able to refight this.
it seemed like a Jeremiah salvage kind of mid at first, but then yeah, the rest of blue just fell through.
They had the pick. They could have just, you know, played the pick off and, you know, forced them off, but still opting to collapse. They're very interesting. But wait, somehow it's 40 dis. I doubt they'll take that. It's actually crazy. Wait,
They should know.
didn't
They
both
should
mids
know.
wipe? I thought both mids wiped.
Benna died super late.
Interesting. Well, I guess, you know, hoping for, you know, the playmaker here. You know,
Kinda
taking any
squandered
ad
though.
you got.
Yeah, but Heavy's out
Squandered it,
now.
but
Didn't really work out, and both scouts said, well, you had advantage. You knew what to do with it, but yeah, these Uber fights, man, they're looking more and more disorganized as time goes on, it seems.
yeah, full ad. You got to be wary of a bad cap here. I wonder.
They have the
So I want to
spy.
look at how Navy SEAL Demo Man uses this, and no one's holding lobby. Very interesting. Usually the Demo Man holds a lobby to kind of just hold down the back
Calling
cap.
out the
I guess
soldier
they're holding
Balladus
it,
going
but
in. The spy's there. 8-Bit was just staring at him the whole time, but they're well aware of it.
CD getting the soldier here, trading out, and not opting to use this Uber when they're right on the corner. It's not evens here. This could be bad.
Oh,
Ooh,
the drop!
dropping. Interesting. It looked like he kind of like lagged out a little there, kind of just walking in.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
man.
It's not what you want at the end.
Yeah, no, bunch of hold pressure all at once and just backed up onto that plat there.
Holden
The
used
pop out.
super early though. Spawners could be back up in time, and
They
it's
Mhm.
wow, and it's now evens last when you had full ad. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, 2B pushes in a row, but I mean, it's more of like they're a victim of circumstance here. This is kind of weird.
But it's just this like back and forth of just kind of, you know, I feel like, you know, TF2 isn't being played, but like a lot of mistakes are, and it's a lot of like who's gonna make the less mistakes instead of who's gonna play proper.
Yeah.
Just you know, pushing out, not really doing anything with your ad, you know, kind of just being in the cuck chair with this Uber, and that's what I was told about. You know, getting forced, you're kind of being put in that chair, and you want to be able to, you know, take the reins and actually do something with it. Because Uber on your terms is better than, you know, force. But Axel dying, gun being taken down for some reason. Powers in the door just holding it, but kind of a shoddy last hold. But yeah, Tanya's dead, so.
That wasn't the most impressive last push either, so RIP holding on. 70 seconds left in the round.
And very interesting of this last hold, by the way. I noticed Soldier River Demo Man's holding left. The other soldier's also on right side. I don't know. My team usually likes to put Demo on right. You know, Soldier on ring to kind of worry about that back cap. But you know, if they do a good pressure cook, I feel like that would be really good against this team. And it looks like they're just going to take the water Uber with no pyro. 2 scouts on the point. If the demo dies early, it could be good. But Vino not using is really good too. But he does end up using pretty late Uber. So if they're able to wipe here, pretty good. But the cap
the free
time.
cap point.
The cap time.
And
Cap
Cops
time
just
could be
air
the
blasted
end of
onto
it.
it. Veno
But
doing
Veno
his best to
holding
hold
it
on. 6 HP, and the rest of ICB just walks right onto it. Not enough combat classes to keep him away. The other soldier was off in river, and just the heavy really to hold it up by himself. Cop jumps up on top of the ring and gets blasted onto the point. And that's 1-0 ICB.
I mean, that was just, in my opinion, to make it Uber. Like, that should never work
Oh,
against
yeah.
a team who actually knows what they're doing. And, you know, just
It was
kind
just
of
a
like
very
there's
lucky
a bunch
kite.
of things happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know,
We'll take 'em.
next mid.
Take those 1-0. Oh, baby.
Stable, yeah, pretty normal, average mid. Like under, but
Bit of a deep jump.
8-Bit getting really aggro, relapse going up in the air, fading, kind of low in the post. They're ready to rebomb, which is good. Jeremiah going in kind of solo.
Oh.
This is the other soldier. It's a nuke.
3 at once, 4
It
at
is a
once,
nuke.
5. Reverse white, baby. How the worm has turned.
God, Jeremiah.
And if you know tech, you kind of have fun and, you know, forward hold them to their spawn a little bit, but
Oh, not gonna fault the medic for that one. He has crit heals for that one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
But I wonder if they will take this fast before they get the gun set up. But you know, you have time to buff your players.
They have
but,
plenty
you know,
of time, but they're just bombing
Rice
in.
immediately going in. Vino's not being able to
Oh
connect.
no!
They just went in too fast. They just went in too fast, man.
Way too fast.
And I think this is the funny part about I see like kind of my team being a Planet of Vino here, because we're pretty like a thorough team, I guess, if that makes sense. We kind of like be slow, buff players, get in, and Rice is, you know, not able to. Vino's not being able to catch up the pace with Rice and kind of suffering for it. So. But
That's another beef push coming out here. 3.5 minutes on the round. Let's see if ICB can coast to coast it here.
Holden beam into under, very interesting. Kind of solo here. I would sack for the med right here.
Aggressive.
Oh, but Sacco going behind. Sentry gun on last though. Does he know?
This is an interesting exchange. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, this is just kind of.
Oh, 2-shot.
I think you were talking about that stamina, and it's just. I mean, it's falling apart.
They're just doing the post Uber DM thing. Like they don't even care about Ubers anymore. They're just fighting.
It's just not TF2. It's just not TF2, and they
Well,
still have full wipe. Or,
it's yeah, not great.
I think it's honestly could go back to how these teams were kind of conducting their like calls and stuff. I've seen I've heard about Rice's calling it. I've heard it's a lot of, you know, could be a little aggro at times and could be a lot too much.
A lot of
and,
jargon.
yeah. You know, Peace Gun AM, pretty chill. You know, just kind of do your job. But
Hashtag DYJ.
hashtag DYJ. A lot of PCOs just want to put on the cape, run people down, and you know think it's all about that, but it's not. It's not, man.
It's funny because like a properly played P Scout, you're like you're on a leash so much, and like the times you get to really just turn on the aggression are actually a lot more limited than you think. But a lot of scouts think like, oh, we can just fucking run. It's like no. You are protecting the med and you're protecting the demo, and then like only when the situation occurs, and the more you play, the more you understand when that situation is. Can you like break beam and just go shove your scatter gun down somebody's throat? But like, it's a lot less than amateur players realize at times. Axelpar's on Spy, by the way.
Another thing I saw when I checked P Scouts is I checked their KD. You know, you never want to be a P Scout and go negative. It's a pretty big indicator. It's pretty bad. You don't want to be like taking a lot of DTM. I mean, you can, but you don't want to be like taking like putting 2 to 3.
I try to aim for below 7 deaths, but obviously that
game's kind of
happen
going
a lot. Oh,
but
hold up,
Axel
spy.
sniper, perfect spy time. He gets the med.
Ooh, and the demo.
Drop. If they just take the slow, they can get their
Walk
player
in.
back and buff everyone, but they will opt to walk in and just play cat time. That's
That's
it.
just a
That's all you do.
very clean, honestly. Actual pars.
Fun fact:
just
you win
set
the
the
last by turning the red point blue.
Truth fucking nuke. Truth fucking nuke. People forget this. Oh, I gotta have great logs. No, you have to have 5 points on the board, or at least one more than the other team. Oh, my biggest fucking pet peeve.
Sometimes you have that game where you go 5 and 20, but if it's a 5-0, what does it matter, man?
Yeah.
You won.
Impact.
Yeah. So they're opting to go their side. Very aggro. CD getting being pushed into elbow here. 2 double bomb
Veno.
here, and Veno gets put into a corner, dies, and the collapse is good. Yeah, it's just kind of standard. If they're going up your side, double bomb.
That's
Stop
what I'm
them before
saying,
they get
man.
up.
Gully Wash, you could just get smashed instantly and just get rolled right to your last. I mean, I think we've seen it all 3 mids here, so yeah.
But Sackle's gonna be a late death. Hopefully Rice gets up on gun really early. But
Shoutouts to the
He's-
guy.
he's
Shoutouts to the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
in chat who has been asking for the relapse POV all night. that mid was for you, bud.
Dubs, yeah, Relapse is I think he was our soldier when we worked this map, and we did a lot of training for this, or a lot of scouting and stuff, so he knows a lot. Dubs, he's a good soldier. But you know, traps on Shutter, they want to kind of use Shutter. I'm surprised no guns in kind of the wrong disset spot that I would prefer no pyro to stuff the Uber, and you know, scouts and water playing the point, but both the scouts are weak. If they just kind of focus these guys, cappers are kind of dead. Three people on under, and they get the Uber in time. A beef Uber,
Bit of a late Uber
unfortunate.
though. That's going to be about 35 advantage for Holden if he builds it out. But no, Chinese Dave just going right back in
Chinese
with the
Dave,
Get
oh my
caught
god.
out with
And
the
he will
spoon to add
get
insult. Wow.
if RIP is feeling a little zesty here, they could try to send a sack here. You know, it is a, you know, they're down 2, or at least down 1. You know, no Ubers in play. It's pretty much evens fight, but you know,
If they can hold
hold
this
last a
suit,
bit.
though, they can push back in with this 30 ad here. And it looks like they're going to bully them back into their lobby here. RIP not really looking to edge out. They're just making
Oh,
the
but you
mistake
don't
of
want
holding
to.
a lobby
You don't
and
want to be
going
caught here,
river.
though.
Yeah, they need to get the river or get out. And they're not really, they're of two minds about this.
Oof,
Holiday goes
use.
down. Danye.
And
Collapse back to last. They're scrambling, and that's why you don't want to get caught up in lobby. Either go river or get the fuck out, especially if you're not sure what the Uber advantages, or if you know you're down. That's 30. That's 30 disad. That's pretty huge, and they just went scrambling back to last. And now it's 2-1.
just too much is going on, man. Just, the game, like, I don't know if I said this before, the game is really simple, though. You know, kind of just everything's kind of like the same. It's all about execution, and you know, when you start doing like
Speaking of
these like random
execution,
plays, but
Chinese Dave beeping the rollout here. Bit slow, and he's weak. Will it matter? Not really.
doesn't seem like it.
Those are
Danye
huge.
catching out, Jim on the
Huge.
flank.
Crunch.
Axel going for the med, kind of on his own timing. Everyone's now kind of feeding for the med. Zombies sending a 5-man sack. Hold up 1 HP. Will he live this? He will not. And they should be getting out. Yeah. I don't know. Do you take a 1v2 against Scout?
Well, if your med's on floor, I guess you can still win it if you're Rice.
Yeah. But, you know, 30 ad. If they get set up on 2, it's probably going to be evens going into last. And yeah, we'll see how they execute this.
50 ad, it's what, 20 seconds, so, you know, I mean, oh, well, Bob's waiting for him, thank God he cleared that, because that could have been disastrous.
10 HP. Wow. Gets out. That would have been a good pick to get, but it's now around 50 ad, 40 ad now, because they weren't
They're going to have
building.
it about 5 seconds here, and they can just push him with all the time that they want here. It's going to be another 20 until Holden gets his roundabout, so.
A lot of people would like to go through Shutter. No river. Where's my river love at? But they use early. Rice now slowing it down, which is good. I like seeing that. He's just kind of playing his job.
Baiting the stick, is just dive on it.
Oh, but
Oh, the paint train!
Just get him off the point, yeah.
Dude!
RIP,
it's
2 to
crazy.
2.
Dude, the pain.
crazy.
Hey, Jeremiah, pain train fucking theory. My goat.
Yeah, get the scout in on that, and just have the soldier box them off the point with the pain train. It's so good. Heavy can't jump down that quick, especially if you keep him out with the Uber on the left side with your other soldier.
Dude, I saw that 2x on cap on Jeremiah's POV. I'm like, hey, this is my number one guy in this game. This is my number one fucking guy.
you know, it's honestly really disappointing. Is like no one's kind of doing like some fun stuff. Like I don't see any Boshi roll out on him in and try to kill the demo fast. But you know, I'm watching this enough cam. He's on do backdoor undetected. Should be able to get Vino. Gets Vino, trades out, gets a demo, and it's
Back
just
quad. Oh,
a complete nuke.
yeah.
So could be feed timing if the soldiers get healthy and kind of bomb before they're able to get out, but they're
Over
just
that
gonna
moves
hold back.
forward. So yeah,
Yeah.
just keeping an eye. Bit slow on the 2 cap. They could have time for a level 3 here. Might stymie the Uber just enough.
Yeah, the one thing about this disad gun spot, from what I know, the proper one is kind of near the right side door instead of hitting in this corner because, you know,
I don't like that corner.
you gotta walk the whole way through and, you know, and if you hold the right, you can have a pyro with it and, you know, get the gun up for longer, but it doesn't seem like they kind of know their map that much, but
It
they're
doesn't
taking a
cover
river.
enough to be useful though. And here comes the bomb in from the demo.
Yeah.
From ICB,
and
linking back up with the scout. No stickies. They could be baiting the point here. Instead, wasting time a bit. 80% of the point captured, and Danya's going to come up and finish that one 3-2. Looking a lot more steady, a lot more stable from ICB. Looking a lot more in control.
And what I'm noticing is RP isn't really holding last that well.
No.
You know, demo should be in water from, you know, what I like to do and, you know, hold out as much as he can, except, you know, he's coming out left, deading sticks too early. It's just, There's a lot of things going on that could be fixed, but as we go to the next mid.
Oh, yeah, it might be a bit of inside baseball they have here. Maybe they knew that their gully watch wasn't the greatest. But yeah, I mean, this is probably going to be another convincing mid here, one way or another.
Oh my
And
god,
it looks like
Jeremiah
it's gonna
goes
be
and
RIP.
nukes them. Oh,
Yeah.
hits the air shot on the scout. If you just commit together and get the med. Honestly, just hold mid here. Just hold mid here, yeah. This is actually what you want from RIP. Because now, you know, they're around the corner, they're in their spawn. You know, this is why I don't like rotates. Because now you're behind, you know, what do you do? You know, hope to trade into them and hope to get a force. But your combos behind, your P-scouts behind. Kind of useless. Like, Ape is just getting held off here.
Well, they
With the
just need
forward
to-
spawns, they just
need
get
to pick
crunched. Yeah,
one
they use.
direction, not
Yep.
get split up. They just need to walk right in and not use that Uber too early and just get across. But they kind of
And
decided,
there's just too much going on. They get
There's no
forced the other
decision.
way.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Uber's
they
out
could
though,
hold this
so-
off. They could hold this off. Yep. I could see Holden dying though if Jeremiah's able to get the wrap off, but he's not healthy enough to actually flank though. But they're able to get two pretty convincingly. And
Yeah, no, it started to look like that, but then as the fight unfolded, it was more of a fallback to last.
you could send a sack here, down 2 soldiers, the other one spawning up. But let's see, do they actually use any of these ads? No gun up. You should be able to spot that, but nothing ever happens, man.
But from Maine, Jeremiah.
Ah, rockets just unfortunately don't connect, but Holden's just eating the spam from Maxwell.
No fear.
Should have just sent 2. Sometimes, you know, on maps like these, you just kind of send it instead of cooking it.
Sakawad's maybe waiting for the push out here in the cheeky spot, but probably gonna get cleared. I've seen that spot cleared pretty much every time.
I wonder if they're gonna go for a pressure cook or another kind of, you know, get gun and just send it, because, you know, Sakawad could go water, bait the point. No one's on ring right now, and I don't think they'd have soldiers on ring. So, you know, point time here would be good with the pressure cook, but I wonder if RP, you know, is able to execute that at all. But they'll be
Sakawad
looking to have
felt
2 soldiers go river, try to spam the gun, and just do something, except the other soldier is not even there, but, you know, they're able to get the gun, they can get the sack off really quick, they have a pyro though. Scout now going river, this could be perfect,
Ooh, down the
except
soldier as
the
well.
Navy
Yeah.
just dies. But they're not sending it, they're too slow. Too slow, man.
Well, 11 minutes until banning time. ICB in the driver's seat for this one, up 3-2. 2.5 minutes until the round reset. Cop coming up off the respawn, and Zackle just sitting patiently, just waiting to go underneath. Surely they know he's waiting to do that though, so
I would actually, you know, a lot of people don't have object permanence, you know. So
yeah,
you know,
you're right
you don't
about
see
that.
the guy, you forget about him, and he's going to actually go beat the point right now. This would be perfect timing.
oh my god,
really.
it's free.
And he's going to do it. No, that's perfect. They get the force off, and that's exactly what you want from a. But
Is that
Rice going in
one?
for some reason. Rice needs to just back up and play the ad. Rice,
Nope.
you're down 3 players, and
Nope.
you're
Too
just
much.
Bro.
there.
Okay,
And
force
I
two.
know, in danger of dropping here.
just
Demo comes flying in. 90 LG.
beast.
Danye
Oof.
finally gets the force out. Jesus Christ, he held on to that thing. Second up on sniper now, and so we're gonna see a bit.
Bro,
more.
what the fuck? What the
I
fuck was
see.
that shit, man? You get the force, just get the fuck out. Bro, if I was on that, I would be so fucking fuming. Like, Title knows how frustrated I get, unfortunately, at the game sometimes. Like, I'd be livid. Like, why are we chilling in river? We just got the force. Oh my god. Hey, that's that shit we were talking about, Rocker. Just like, the game goes on. You've been playing, like, stressful TF2 for a few hours. Like, your decision making just starts to go and go and go.
But I'm surprised it's, you know, still aggro instead of being passive, you know. Usually with fatigue you kind of slow down, but it seems like they just, I don't know, they
They're on
must all want to be
autopilot.
Adderall or something.
They might just only know one speed. It's just like they don't
That's
know how to
crazy.
regulate their decision making on that speed.
You know, a lot of this game can be back and forth, but if you're constantly on the fourth, you know, that team can just absorb. What can you do? But they just decide to use an Uber check. I guess for desperate play, Vino gets up in the corner, trying to play the point.
Chad
Yeah,
TF2, just exchange,
And-
fuck it.
Yeah. I think that's the decision making right there. If they're able to get Danya, he's kind of alone, but kind of sniper up in post. I don't know, man. Sniper instead of like anyone else in post.
Rice.
Kind of bad trade.
Just come back, man.
This is where you hard, bro. Oh wait, 6 seconds. Never mind.
Rocker or med brains are triggered.
Like, it's just like, I feel like he doesn't know how long the leash actually extends. It's like he just does that thing where he's always just outside of it and you can never get it back on him because he's that far away.
Now, by the time you try to catch up, he's already started moving forward, so you're just
and then,
constantly
but then
running behind him.
But then he also does that thing where he looks behind him, like right when they're on top of him. It's like, what the fuck?
Who left? Oh my god. Foe left. He had enough. It's just you, me, and Title Rocker.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'll jog him back in. Welcome back, Foe. Mid-fight time.
Whoa.
Oh my god, it's all kicked off. Quap getting Navy SEAL, getting Vino.
Barry look back and Vino's already dead, and Blue's in salvage mode, hoping to get something. Chinese they have 1 HP, 8 HP actually, and they're not able to trade it out, and kind of gotta collapse. And if they're not on the same timing, it's kind of not gonna go well.
How did you leave the voice chat? What did you do?
Oh, I accidentally restarted my Discord.
Nice. This guy. Shoutouts to Foe and Title for baiting their scrim to cast with us tonight.
No, you can't. No, that was Secret, bro. You can't see.
We love revealing trade secrets here on It's Just Chat Surreal, Twitch.tv. Uber is coming out, by the way.
Really
They're pushing them
pop.
last.
They popped in lobby, tried to get. I guess they got 2 with it, so it's actually pretty good. But everyone kind of on the point.
Well, that's one way
Fred
to
just
do
kind of
it.
stays back and shoots. Yeah, that should have been a terrible Uber, but somehow.
I mean, you get 2 in the transition phase while they're still waiting to get back on last. It's never a bad
They've
thing.
been on last the whole time, though. That's the craziest part. Rice aggro peaked in lobby with his soldier to just salvage that, and they punished him for it. So, really unfortunate.
Could be the last mid on this one, by the way. 4-2.
Yeah, ICB pulling it out. Who would have seen it coming after that shaky start on Bagel? But
Sanav insta-bomb on the demo, gets good damage, doesn't get anything for it though, dies. Axel going in elbow, Relapse trades him out. Jeremiah comes in X Factor, gets 1, gets 2, holding 1 HP, CD, and just a combo, just holding that, and then they just leave. Yeah. If these soldiers were in sync, there could be more of a nuke happening, but they're kind of just going back and forth. They're looking to try to refight River.
oh no, Navy SEAL.
Demo cannot get caught here. Vino cannot use. Just drop your demo. But yeah, and Sackle is just in the flank, holding against the force. Just hold. Just don't use hero. Just don't use. Oh.
They still haven't gotten 2 yet with this push.
It's
No,
just-
they got
there's
forced.
There's just too much going on right now. They have a spy for some reason. What is going on here? If they just cap and Axel's just trying to go for the med, it's like, what are we doing,
Oh,
man?
David Gagne linking up here. Now Benno last alive in this situation. Spy back tap combo. That's what you
Taunt
get.
for some reason. I don't. Yeah. It's not even the fact.
I don't know, man. Back
It's not even
at
the fact that these teams are playing correctly. It's just they're just all not playing the game right. This
Ooh.
map is being played terribly, but backup doesn't work. Now they have 2 behind. This could be a round.
Oh, dude!
Got 2 ahead.
No!
With the horse there.
Oh my god.
And the butter knife, what are they doing? They're just getting to.
Oh my
They're
god.
collapsing. The ego collapse. What is happening?
But they don't have mid cap.
Why-
Do they know that?
They
Do
gotta.
know?
Yeah, I think they're trying to get set up to forward spawn, hold it.
Oh, but taking a 1 with the scout with beam, very interesting from Sackle. I wonder if he'll actually.
Thanks, Consume.
He actually doesn't die. But now it's 20 ad. I wonder if they will take it.
Dude, this is amateur TF2 that I know and love.
Yeah. Now we're getting
This-
back
Now we're here.
the speed of the game confused me, but now this is amateur.
Yeah.
Bagel looked like a good game. It was more just they couldn't use their ads, but now it's like
Now we know why.
now there's everything happening. Yeah. No chill, but they will take this. It is 15 ad by the time they use it gets up to the door. For some reason, they still have a spy. Tries to kill the soldier in water. That's a repop. If Vino just lives, it could be good, but yeah, Vino baiting is pretty good. Tries coming also, man.
Demo man. Demo man? Demo man.
Vino's just out like a light. He's
It's about fucking time. This is great. I love TF2, man. This shit is awesome.
this is just low-key a little hard watch from, you know, trying to learn how to play the game correctly, but, you know, they just walk through the choke. No soldiers, no explosives to hold it down.
It's,
walk it down for free.
You know, everybody's got to have real scrappy TF2 in order to learn how to play clean TF2.
For some reason, Axel is behind. I wonder if he spotted. It doesn't look like he spotted at all, but for some reason he jumps. No med spot, gets a scout trade though, so it's not too bad. It's about 20 ad though. I would be surprised if they actually took it.
No, it's gone.
But they do want to bust choke,
Oh,
but
no, they lose too.
the positioning.
No, dude! No! No!
God. This is surely like a hold forwards and, you know, just
No!
See my family again, please.
Oh my god.
Dude! Bro, I love TF2, man. Hey, make sure you follow Just As Is Me, this Twitch. Hit that follow. We're going to be watching this shit next week, too. Uber's going to come in. Look at this fucking push. Gun goes down. No frags yet.
No kills.
Fuck it, let's just stand on the point.
Oh my god.
This is just terrible, man. Oh my god.
Bro.
Another wipe.
Bro. Dude, they're pulling out the fucking 30 char last pushes.
Oh god, he can't handle it again.
No, he's fucking rage quit. He says tech. He'll be back. We're gonna get faux back here in a second.
You're not getting your way out of this one, you asshole. Get the fuck back in.
Yeah, you got to get in here. Look at this guy.
40 left.
Got a virus in my computer.
I know. That's what happens when you watch this for too long.
This gameplay is infectious, but Soldier busting
Danye
through.
running the gravy door after making his presence known, and they still don't look at him. In on Benno. 70 Uber. He has no Uber to pop. Holding with 100%. He does, however. And there it goes.
The Uber check here.
No one
could
cap
be
in
scary.
second.
Yeah, the second cap. Just get your players back.
Oh, the
Just
arrow.
chill.
Clutch. Getting relapsed back up before he died. That's some good arrow in from Holden.
These soldiers just need to live. These guys need to chill, buff up, and, you know, full ad could push out. You know,
Dude.
They don't seem to go for the back cap, so but they're electing to stay on last.
One of the guys in the
Okay.
chat says, thank God this shit isn't 5 maps. Bro, I wish this was 5 maps.
Shut up.
No, this shit is hilarious.
Dude, if this is 5 maps, this would. I mean, they're already degrading map 3. This is. But again, having everyone go through river, your ad is kind of blown. But oh, they do have a gun, so.
Oh, the drop!
The
The
drop. is
stickies from
sick.
Chinese Dave didn't see that one coming. And
The
then
Holden
Holden dies with 98%. Fuck me.
Relapse.
Bro, do we have anybody on last?
They do have someone on last. Donnie is gonna try to get.
Nope.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Honestly, cleaning up 3 of them.
Dude,
Yeah, that's true.
this is the
Yeah,
funniest.
this will be-
Anytime.
This is the funniest
This
game of
will be
TF2 I've
Holden's
watched in a
last.
long ass time. I love this game, man.
Like banny time now, but doesn't really matter.
You know, honestly, you want to kind of make those like, you know, risky calls before banning time, because post banning time now you want to be conservative, but it's just this executions on these push outs are slow and not done correctly. So
Well, the banning time kind of didn't matter once ICB got it to 4 and then stalled out, because now
Yeah.
it's just hard to bust no matter what. They got to get to 5, but good lord if we're going to get there this century. I don't know, man. This is looking... Oh, God, I hate this config sometimes.
Low key, I think if you're up by 3, it should just end. Like, if you're up by 3,
Ooh, Scout Water. Is he spotted though?
if it's
I
like
don't think he's spotted.
if it's like 2-1 or 3-4, yeah, do infinite overtime. If it's like 3-0, just fuck off. Let us go home.
But I could
There
see
we
reverse
go.
sweeps here. The collapse on point, using kind of fear.
Oh, too early.
Too many
Hold-
people and Holden milking this. This should be around. But Heavy
I don't know.
just
They're
doesn't
gonna get their
die.
spawners. Rice is spawning up right now.
Oh my god, Heavy just doesn't die. Holden gets out. No one to chase Holden.
The thing is
He gets you for free.
with milking that hard from Holden, like your players are still going to be taking damage. So
No,
by
he
the
should've
but
milked- he
but-
should've milked longer.
You should have just left. You should
Yeah.
have left to play the full ad.
just
Yeah,
get
that's
the
what I would.
just play ad. So now it's like
Teams
a,
just
a
are
big
on the
old
gas all
big
the
old
time.
diss ad.
No one's just stopping. But flank it's in, spotted relapse. Unfortunate sack. 8-bit kind of overextending, should be caught out, but unfortunately not. 8-bit's still kind of tipping the line on pressuring. Donnie 1 HP there. Just use the ad, man. Just walk in.
Now they're looking to ulti double this. Venom might go down if he's not
Oh
careful
my
though.
god.
But the rest of his team will die instead. Good lord.
The one time Rice won't press W and it's full ad, and it's. Or I guess they didn't know that, but
Demo did. Here they go. Now they're gonna exchange.
now this will be.
Surely.
Bro,
relapse
you,
hopefully.
you gotta be on. If you're the med, you gotta be looking at the other med, saying they have 70. We have Uber. Go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just interesting how a scout who wants to press W won't press W when the time is
Here we
right.
go.
Vino
Big
will be
Bob,
caught out here. He will have to use.
Oh, Jeremiah with a
Those are
drop.
drops.
Huge.
Saw
Hashtag
the
where my-
skybox come in from fucking river, and now it's just. Alright.
Yeah, it's just ones now. Yep. And 8-bit should be dying here on the mid.
All gas, no brakes, brick on the fucking pedal. We go forward, except when we have ad, but that's okay.
Dude, I feel like I've got the fucking brick on the pedal, but I've also got the garage door closed.
That is true.
Threw that
They
shit
just-
in neutral, bro.
If they just build it, please just build it, bro. Oh, bro.
Bro, foes suffering at this point, bro. Hey, just
We're all
just
suffering here, man. Just like
It
build
yeah.
the Uber
hurts,
and
man.
just
spam
say,
spam gun, build Uber, pop at 100. At this point, where are we taking this?
just
like-
lock out their combo, get them into fucking spawn, bait the trap, and just get the cap going. For Christ's sake, just
Like,
build this Uber out. Fuck,
Game's easy, man. Game's easy.
so hard. No, it's so hard.
Like they're slow now.
They needed to be walking
why?
20 seconds ago.
How are you slow? And you.
And right into the pyro. Didn't spot the pyro. Rookie mistake. Hate to see it. Finally
But
dead.
10 Uber. They just have to play point here and hope for the best here.
And
The traps don't get anything. The collapse. It's good. Vino should be baiting here. Vino just needs to leave. Somehow the demo's up in the post. Actually. But
Not for long. Danye on the case.
Ooh.
There it is.
and another. Is that the second? Second beef last push?
I don't know.
Or full
man,
ad?
like,
That's crazy.
In the last like 30 seconds or the last 5 minutes, you mean? I don't know, man.
See here, you could probably come with sniper. Goalie's a very underrated.
It
very
is.
good sniper map. One of the lot of long side lines. You can pressure into 2 really easily. I think
Just
bot
getting
mode
caught
ran
out
it,
running big door
but,
against the sniper can get you good.
but they're just respecting them. They just don't hold the choke.
Jeremiah Spoon.
So they're trading Chinese they dying. Axel with the flank, and they just wipe. That's a little late, but they held it down.
Hold him close to the. You have an Uber vendors. Hold close to the choke and just wipe them. Hold close. Oh my god.
I don't think they knew. They're just, but they do want to refight now. Ah,
Look,
solo
basically
scout
give it up.
over. Just
Oh, look at
leave.
this. Oh, they dropped Rice, though.
Ah, just leave here. Just leave here. Now it's bad. Looks bad. But they respect. So
Potentially catch 2 in River. Oh, they don't clean up 8-bit. They do get Danye.
Oh,
Maybe
hold
still-
it. Running out with those arrows.
yeah, they're just overextending. Everyone's on different timings. Navy SEALs on the floor. They're for some reason all the way
Relapse.
in river.
Oh, it's just individual frag movie moment.
It's just
This shit is something to me, bro.
Hey, but hey. 40. Never mind. was gonna say Ford Uber advantage, but nope. Rice doesn't get the pick, so.
It's kind of reminds me of the bugs. I don't know. Kind of like you know, the Benny and the Bugs. They like off class. They were a whole off classing team. They ran like 5 heavies to mid.
Oh, that's
Kind of just reminds me of like that kind of vibe right now. It's just everything's going
stickies!
on. Stickies were cleared.
Thankfully.
Flank is looking to shove, but gets blocked back. Axel going in, gets the trade on the demo.
Push it,
Scout
just go.
does go, dies. Jeremiah though, unspotted behind. Still unspotted. Could be fat though. Could be a nuke.
Oh, that's Boone. Oh, get
And he
down, Mr.
spoons the
President.
scout. Gets 2. This guy's the player. And you can now push back into mid. Rice is a little too fast. Hopefully he doesn't
Don't
wipe
tell
it.
him he can't, because he will. He is. He's gonna. He already has.
But they want to take these shades.
Brother, he has
my God,
no
just-
beam on him. What the flank scout?
Oh my god. Don't use.
Oh, he almost craters.
Don't use. Oh, but you know, 16 HP you kind of have to at that point.
Yeah,
Oh, Demo got in though.
Let me just
He's
stand in the
dead
corner
ball.
where
They still
everybody
have
can
mid.
fucking see me and take all the damage and force.
They still don't have mid. So hopefully they will be getting forwards or trapping forwards. Maybe still dem man. Medic is gonna be a super late death. 16 second respawn time.
Will it happen this time? No, I don't think so.
Could be 30 ad. Dear God, please get something with this Uber.
All right, chat, place your bets. Will Regers in Paris finally push last successfully? My vote is no.
I'm dead inside.
Nah, you're having the best time of your life, man. This is what you signed up for.
Man, I want to go play some Deadlock, bro. Wait, why do they have a sniper?
Nah, dude.
No, they don't know it's ad. They must not.
No, they have to know. They killed the med with such a late death.
No, they
Oh my
forgot.
god. No, they're taking it with us just a sniper and post. They're so slow though. It's now 30 ad instead of almost 60. But they get the gun. Rice going in to try to beat the point. Unfortunately, sticks are on it. So, and
No one an arrow.
Holden
They
just
get
died.
Holden.
They could just live. Yep.
Danye,
They just need to stop going sniper at wrong times, man.
no respect, no fear. Get
Oh my
the
God.
point.
The surf.
Ape it, I swear to God.
Ooh.
And that's why you
Jeez.
surf hit scan.
Oh my god.
That actually saves their fucking game right there. Vino not dying.
Does it?
I don't know, man. Just let me craft the narrative.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this shit is
Once
funny.
at this point, anything could happen, bro.
Hey, Demons, what
Yeah.
you buddy?
You know
By
what?
definition.
Even though they're up 2 rounds, I could see a complete reverse sweep. Just
Oh,
these
no.
teams are just playing so. All these teams are just.
No, this is purgatory. Welcome to it.
Oh my god. Both these teams are just kind of throwing away everything. But let's see what they'll do.
Oh,
in
the
this
rotate.
situation too.
I feel like we're watching a pug that went into banny time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for
Yeah,
some
well-
reason, they don't know the protocol to push into 2, and you know, they lose their demo for it. So
Still this aggression from ICB finally pushing through, but all the spam coming through, and that's why you kind of don't want to do that. Maybe
Dude,
wanna
that's
sit
actually
over it.
huge fucking spam too. Holy shit.
soldiers just taking damage at opposite times. For some reason, Sacco fighting a scout on the flank. No buffs if I remember, but Jeremiah in drop down trying to get the baits. But yeah, I think they will just stalemate here.
Maybe just a little. Oh, Danye. Meeting Rice, and the Stickies will finish that off right into him. It's the most roamer pocket scout I've ever seen in my entire life. Sniper shot rings out. Headshot, relapse, and quap, both very fucking weak. Both
The Uber gets forced.
I know, it's the first one to use. Holden, feared the rock just a bit too much there, but it's Jeremiah, so it is understood.
Pussy pop.
I don't know, but I either way, Uber's going to fade, and Apit's going to be well across the point as the rest of ICV limps into mid. They desperately need arrows, but they will get this mid point captured back, resetting the round timer and giving them another 4 minutes to push into second. Uber advantage belongs to RIP. Sakalot's still on sniper. Are they going to come swinging around this big door? Who's going to catch out? Nobody. Nobody? Nobody. Relapse almost got it, though. Sakalot taking the slow jiggle peek. And, yeah. Holden just now coming up on Uber. Wow, that took forever.
And I'm back. Somehow the defensive team will have a sniper into 2. And they use the Uber thinking it is ad.
Finally.
But at this point, just, you know, they're not using it. It's cool ad. Just one guy.
Story of my life.
But Rice walking into sticks and dying.
Again.
Just back out at this point. Or just kite left, man.
No, you need to get out.
10-second respawn time. I mean, the force is gonna happen. I can already feel it.
Oh no, left him open.
And they opt to use into them.
And the way they were doing it, yeah, kind of what you have to do, but they lose 2 in the meantime. So just getting back 2, however. And Holden is back across mid, and Quap actually hold him. It's the Crunch lobby. Almost.
And it turns into a 4. Please fight this. Yes, it turns into a 4-man. I'm losing my humanity watching this. Losing.
It's only about a 20 ad. Holden is not building efficiently whatsoever. It's basically even Uber.
Any predictions on the final time?
No.
Oh,
But we're gonna be here for another few hours.
I was gonna say like 75 to 82. No. Okay. And they will use this Uber at
Alvino! Fucking what a risky game. Jesus.
But good milk, I guess, if Navy SEAL can actually do something in the post.
Ah, dude, this is so brutal. This is so bad.
This should be the game. I don't know what happened, how they used on evens and still lost, but
Left some last, peeking in for the heavy.
Oh, sneaky heavy in the pocket. Do they know about this? And there he comes out revving his weapon.
They have 60 advantage. Surely they're going to use this properly this time. 70 advantage even. 80? 70.
I just want to go play Deadlock.
Yeah, it'll be over soon. The sweet release
Hopefully.
event.
70 ad, pretty much, by the time they get, yeah. Traps around the corner though, opting to not pop, and they popped way too early.
Oh, they could get the demo though and just start baiting the cap. God needs to go down like
Demo
right now
man
though.
living though, and they lose 2.
No.
Post is terrible, they lose 3.
No.
Peef
Unless
push.
No.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I'm gonna start making food. I'm out.
Hey,
I don't know.
we gotta somebody get Uber Eats on the line. Get Foe some food, man. Call 1-800 Uber Eats. Deliver to Foe right now.
Yeah, hungry. I got a grilled cheese waiting for me.
Yeah, someone big foodie this guy is, you know.
Big foodie. I got grilled cheese. I'm hyped.
Is it like good cheese or is it like Kraft American Singles cheese product?
That's good cheese.
Both cheeses are pretty good, you know. But
A nice Gruyere.
you know, I'm not a really gourmet person. They want to take this 10 ad at this point. Please stop. Thank you. Oh my
Guys,
God,
I just want to say, if you are watching the stream, you are committed to the stream. We are going all the way. You cannot fucking leave, because we're still here.
No.
We're still here.
Well, Venom holds on to the Uber, I guess, but oh Jesus Christ, relapse! Just get through the doorway.
I mean that was the right call.
Oh, Holden!
Axel! Huge force. Huge force.
I mean, it's meta if your team wants to die, you let them, you know? So,
Why are they re-pushing here? No.
Push.
No.
You have to.
they have to get the meta here. They have to get the meta here.
My dad,
Yes, yes.
clean up 8-bit in the choke,
Alright,
walk back
stabilize.
forward,
Get point, chill.
just lock the doorways. You can leapfrog, it's fine. Or not even leapfrog, you got
No,
add.
it's good.
They can
Just
take
care
them.
feed timer. Just care feed timer. That's it.
Just fucking deny them
One
the
soldier.
ability to get on your med.
I'm gonna go big door instead of choke. Kind of risque, but this guy should be dead. Wow. Good focus fire. Hopefully this is a round.
Dude, Jeremiah is like putting on the game of his fucking life, and like this is the shit he's having to deal with.
For some reason, the soldier is in water. Never seen this strat before. And he will trade out. Okay, cool. Rice is on
Dude,
the point
pain
so
train
low,
soldier
they
again.
don't even have
wait,
yet.
no.
They're just dry pushing this.
There we go. No.
Oh! Ho! Ho!
Just the dry push.
Oh my.
But he gets the pipe back. Just CD.
Medic fragging class, go!
There we go. Oh my god!
Instead of using Uber.
Dude, 4-3. Just fucking get in. PTFP. Play the fucking point.
PTFE. Wait. PTFE?
PTFP. Play the fucking
Oh.
point.
Yeah, I'm losing my sanity.
Yeah, well, we can tell. We're having fun though. We're having fun on his Just Jazz Real Talk TV on Twitch. On this, maybe this is the last mid. Who knows?
Oh my god, Navy SEAL Devilman opting to put very defensive stickies, waiting for the soldier to kill him, but you know the stickies didn't work out. They just get walked down. Vino should be baiting this fight. Everyone should be baiting this fight.
He's so
Jeremiah
bad.
trying to go for a salvage play on. Oh my god.
Oh, huge.
Oh!
Oh!
Fuck it.
Jeremiah!
Oh my god.
You ain't getting away that easy.
Oh my god. They just have to
Venom's
respect
already
that guy.
Holy.
And Venom's actually in spawn building a level 3 sentry. He's ready for the hold. Nice. That's how you
Clean.
take fights. Don't. What are we walking out for, man? Where's your team at? Your team's responding. But whatever, they respect him.
They fear the Uber.
Yeah, they do.
Bro, if I was forming an IM team, like Jeremiah is the first motherfucker I'm calling. I'm calling Foe. I'm calling Title. I'm calling Jeremiah. I don't know who I'm gonna get on demo. They were putting my ass on med, and like we're fucking walking the division next season.
I've heard there's some very interesting IM teams next season, so kind of excited. But it's 50 ad. They'll probably try this in evens last if they know the protocol. Not clearing cone trap could be a little scary. Soldier high
He
bomb,
relapsed with a high bomb.
Misses his first round.
Doesn't even
gets
get a
CP,
lick of damage on Vino.
and that's the sack. But they want to trade. This is terrible. Please do not use. Oh my god. Oh my god. They reuse and get the force. Kind of what you want when you're at a disad spot. Relapse, Danya dying. But the post could surf in the bed. But CD is just sticking him off and he's unaware of him. Oh my god, hit your shots. And it went
There's
from
some different level TF2 here.
it went from 50 ad to now about 30 this year. Cool.
Very long game of
What is
six.
this fight going on now?
The second one should be the guy is stupid. That's why I was getting a little
Oh, dude, please, dead. Oh, dude, no.
Not happening.
They don't know that the soldier under
Oh,
gets
the
first marker,
rocket!
gets a second and does not get the third.
Holden doesn't know how lucky he is right now. It's kind of crazy. He's clueless as to how lucky.
This is a very weird hold I'm looking at. If they want to try to stuff them out for Uber, two soldiers are very committed for this, so they will not back up. But they'll be playing this here. But they look to want to take it fast, and Big Door should be respecting this and just walk out. But for some reason, Navy SEAL Tellman's committed to dying in this Uber.
Demo.
Some people just want to die. But
Yeah,
others
me
will
after
see
watching this
Uber.
for fucking 3 hours.
Relapse dies here, but you know the teams wants to swap sides because now Red is attacking from River. Rice taking a 1v1 without beam. Not helping his soldier. And Rice kind of dying. And now it will be 50-eyed going into last for red team.
Hemorrhoids TF says, you guys are still here. I scrimmed, then reviewed, and you guys are still live.
Yeah,
I wanted to
85
scrim.
advantage
I wanted
is going
to.
end
Welcome
this.
to amateur playoffs. Only on is justjazzreal.twitch.tv. Follow me, because we're going to be watching these teams next week, baby. Yes, sir!
100%. Shut up. They're gonna Uber push. This is over. This is it. Please.
Get
Pyro,
through.
fuck
Pyro
off.
stuffs the Uber, but cat time is crazy.
Oh, they just
And
stand on it and cap it just like that. 5 to
that's
3
the
finish
end.
final.
Wow, that is
Yowza, that was a
50-minute game.
Yes. And it's finally over. We can all finally kill ourselves. And Jeremiah dropping 40 frags. 8-bit dropping 49.
I mean, that's what you want from P-Scout. 280 to 240 on a stalemate game.
24 Ubers for Venno. 27 for Holden.
Jeremiah just the X factor, but you know, when I sort by damage, you know, it's kind of unfortunate for, you know, blue scouts. It's just really unfortunate, but I don't know. Damage diff by 2000, really back and forth game. But
Oh,
that was some terrible TF2. I'm not
I am
gonna lie.
exhausted. I am drained.
Dude, that was awesome. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, it was great, but my God.
This guy just took the back seat the whole time, bro. What?
All right. Hey, do we want to get interviews? We got to get interviews. We got to get interviews. I'm going to get 8-bit in here, and then do any of your fellas want an interview?
8-bit wants to.
Yeah, I'm getting 8-bit. I'm gonna get. I sent a message to Rice.
God,
If you want to leave, you can leave. I'm gonna talk.
I'm so tired.
I'm gonna end this shit the right way.
GG's though. Thanks for having me. That was a
Jesus,
cast.
go to
Yeah, shoutouts Foe, shoutouts Tidal, shoutouts number one rocker for joining us on the cast. Thank you very much. We're gonna get 8-bit in here. We're gonna get him in here. What's up?
That's what we fucking do, Just Jazz. That's what we do. Are you seeing these logs off me, bro?
Yeah, I'm seeing I'm seeing 50-minute goalie wash. Yeah. Bro, how are
all respect to Rice, bro. All respect to his team. That was a fucking grinding, grueling match. I had 1 hour of sleep, bro. I fucking had a neuroscience exam today. I pulled an all-nighter for that shit, but let's fucking go. Shout out all my teammates, bro, for keeping the mental, losing that map, coming back. Let's go, bro. And GG's to Rice, man.
and we got Rice in here too. What's going on, Rice? How you feeling?
GG's, bro. I don't know.
Hey, that was a proper marathon. I'm gonna give both of you guys a lot of credit. Both teams. That was extraordinarily entertaining. It was funny. We were talking in like the first two maps. It was kind of clean. Bagel was really exciting. It was very back and forth. And then like the longer goalie wash went on, the scrappier the TF2 got, which was kind of funny. In like a kind of masochistic type of way, it was really funny seeing both of you guys beef your last pushes on goalie wash for the 15th time.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that's just how TF2 goes. Like, it's interesting. Rocker, he's eating right now, but Rocker and I were talking about this before goalie wash and last night, where like playoff TF2 is way different than like regular season TF2 in my experience.
Oh, yeah.
Where-
It is.
because your margin for error is like so slim, and the longer you're in like a stressful situation like that, the more it just kind of just drags you. It wears you down. And so like the TF2, what you could consider clean TF2 starts to really go out the window, and it just becomes a lot of instinctual, you know, just
Bro,
kind of
Just
impulsive.
Jazz. We got a cope alert in the chat, bro.
I mean,
Oh man,
it
it's just the cope.
is what
Some
it
coping
is.
going on, bro. That's brutal. But GG's to Rice, like, bro, Rice is actually cracked. I don't know what happened. Like, he literally ascended, bro.
I I've been up. I shit you not. I've been up since 11:20 p.m. yesterday. So I'm almost pushing 24 hours. I only got like 30-minute naps in and there.
Bro, I
Bro,
just
I also pulled an all-nighter, Rice. So
want to
It's
say, fucking Jeremiah is massive.
Jeremiah is a
Jeremiah
beast,
is
bro.
like
Jeremiah-
So good at Soldier, bro.
I was saying in the chat on the cast, like, if I was creating a team for IM next season, like, I'm calling Jeremiah immediately and I'm saying, bro, we're gonna win this shit. You know,
Yeah.
like, fuck everybody else. Like, this is the guy I want on Romer. So
The
8-bit,
spoons he hit were fucking crazy, bro.
his
Like, the
his
little
timings
D-Hawks,
too. Just,
bro. Those are hard as fuck to hit, and
Yeah.
he was hitting he hit like 8 of them, bro.
yeah.
So, like,
So for you, 8-bit, what do you think were your keys to victory today?
I think we just took the space. Like, it was a little bit of nerves on on Bagel, but as soon as we won that map, I felt full confidence to take every advantage. You saw us like trying to just drive through doors with one pick, like a scout pick, like just letting your nuts hang, bro. That's the key of ICB. Let your nuts hang. That's what you got to do, and we came up and did it, just Chaz.
Let that shit swang, bro.
Let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in.
And
Oh,
then
God.
and then Rice, obviously a great season out of you guys. You know, I've I've played TF2 for a long time, and of course now I'm playing fucking Soldier and Amateur. So how good was I ever actually? Regardless, I mean both your teams, but you guys in particular have improved a lot over the season. So it has been really cool to see you guys make this exciting playoff run and then have a really good game, really good couple maps last week, really good maps this week. Come up short, but for you, like how are you feeling, and where do you think the future holds for you in personally and the team as a whole?
Honestly, I have noticed us improve a lot, especially during the last weeks. Honestly, it was a change. It was night and day. We had a moment where it just kind of clicked in, and it was like, oh, it's really just that easy. We just we keep hitting bumps at the beginning of the season because we had people that were just not. They wouldn't sit down and talk about it. They wouldn't sit down and talk about the map, and it changed towards the end. Like right after Granary, things changed a lot. We had a little bit of a change of roster, and we all just sat down. We actually all sat down and talked about our maps. We all hard focused, so and it paid off. I didn't feel it too much until I got to Sunshine, and it felt like a proper team.
Yeah.
So honestly, shout out to a lot of the people here, even the ones towards the beginning that I met, like Deepak, Kit Kat. People that were here at the beginning but didn't make it towards the end, unfortunately. Shout out to all my team members, honestly. Like, Neviso Demo Man, he put up with a lot of my bullshit. The Bear, he put up with my screaming. Jeremiah as well. A lot of these people put up with my bullshit. And as for the future, RIP, I honestly don't know. A lot of the players are looking either to go into IM or stay in AM because they feel like they need another season in there. I myself am going to be busy during the fall, and I don't know if I want to be rostered, especially because I'm living in the West Coast, which is kind of inconvenient in the sense that I leave work at 4 p.m. and I have to pick up a stream immediately at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
And some days I just can't show up, and this is why I keep rescheduling officials for Thursday, and it's just very inconvenient, and I don't want to have to want to have to put my team through that a lot, you know?
Yeah.
But honestly, big shout outs to everybody in my fucking team, especially Krat. Krat was there at the beginning. He put us on into a couple people that helped us, give us the resources like Quirka, I got Yasad, so big shout out to Yasad as well. Axel, I don't remember who reached out, but somebody found Axel, and that motherfucker was like, it was I don't know. He just he came in fucking ready, so that was very exciting.
Yeah.
It was a great season, man. I don't regret it.
Good.
Great
Hey,
season for the.
Bro, Rice, you played so good, man. That was so difficult. Like, you're a fucking beast, bro. You're actually a beast for that. I was so fire. That was so much fun, man.
It was fun, bro. I never had a evens official up until now, and we all had fun. Even on our end, it was bittersweet, but we had a lot of fun on our end. It didn't feel like, oh shit, whatever, you know. We rolled.
yeah.
No, we rolled or we either rolled or got rolled, you know.
True.
But it actually felt evens, and I enjoyed it.
Well,
So
we're gonna wrap things up, but before we wrap things up, 8-bit,
Yeah, what's up?
you gotta be part of this. You gotta do.
Wait, I have another thing, just Chaz.
You-
I have another thing.
Yeah, but
for
you gotta do this.
could
You
you-
gotta do the scrandle. But tell me what you need.
Tip for tat,
Sure.
quid pro quo. Okay. So there's like, you know how like in like a neighborhood community, like
Mhm.
you'll have a missing person and like
Yes.
you'll be like, bro, like I'm trying to find this missing person, so you put a poster up.
Yep.
So we're actually missing someone, bro. I'm wondering if you could put up the poster on stream, bro. I'm looking for this person, bro.
You know what? Because you're gonna do the scrandle, I probably against my will put that up.
Bro, everybody in Twitch chat, we are looking for Flash the Pup, bro. He went missing. We don't know what happened to him, bro, but like we gotta find him, bro. And me and Crude, we've been looking for a while, but we don't know where he went, man. So that's just a PSA to the general public, like where's Flash the Pup, bro?
DP4C says we are not looking for your furry BF twin. So
Yeah.
that's what the chat says.
Where's Flash the Pup, bro? That's
Now-
my question.
now-
Everybody keep your eyes peeled, bro. Keep your eyes peeled. He could be anywhere.
All right, 8-bit. Let's get this scrandle, and then we'll get some shout outs in, and then we'll all go to bed. And also, quick update. So we are going to be having next week's amateur playoffs here on Is Just Jazz Real on Twitch.tv. So make sure you're followed. I know I've been saying that a lot, but make sure you're followed, because like where else are you going to get this back and forth, non-stop action? Next week we're going to have Team Name Finger facing Insert Cheesy Bread. That'll be a very exciting game. And we're also going to have Bun Squad versus Marmot. Hopefully we get one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, so we can cast on both days, but we'll see. If not, then we'll just decide what's going to be the better game. But you're only going to know we're live when we're if you follow, hit that follow button. Now let's get to the scrandle. All right, 8-bit. Looking at these left or right, just go. Gut instinct.
Wait, is that the LA Stadium?
That's Hard Rock in Miami.
I don't know. That chicken shawarma's looking bland, but the chips look bland too. I think the chicken shawarma, I mean, like, or the 1775. Bro?
Yeah, 17 quid versus 5 quid.
17 quid, man.
Meatball.
Also, bro, Vinicius Jr. your Arsenal. Bro,
Hey,
that's
focus
fucking good.
focus on the scrandle.
Oh,
Focus
sorry,
on the
sorry,
scrandle.
bro.
Focus on the scrandle.
Chicken shawarma, bro. Chicken shawarma.
All right,
Let's
good.
look for
We're
the law,
off,
bro.
off to a good start. The beer bat or burger?
Beer bat.
Beer bat or burger? That burger is looking disgusting, bro. That looks like congealed. It doesn't even look like.
No, it's awful.
I think it has to be the beer bat here.
Boom.
I'm confused. Yeah.
All right,
Beer bat.
pork katsu with rice
Katsu.
or chips.
Katsu.
Has to be the katsu,
It's
bro.
gotta be the
Really?
Has
katsu.
to be. Fucking has to be the katsu.
All right, the pie, chips, and mushy peas, or the fish and chips for free.
Fish and chips. It's so easy, man. It's so easy.
Okay.
Potatoes from the grave of King Frederick II.
Wait,
Or
just
fried
guys, am I
chicken.
supposed to explain my thinking? Like,
No, I just want gut instinct.
okay. Fried chicken, bro. Why are the potatoes laid out like that?
Yeah.
It's just on the
Why are
grave
they on
of.
they're on the gravestone.
It's the grave of King Frederick II.
Dude, don't
King-
tell me that's Flash the Pup down there, bro. I'll be devastated, man. Oh my
Pizza.
god. All right. Chicken curry and chips or pot meat rectangular pizza. What the fuck is pot meat? It has to be chicken curry, man. Has to be chicken curry.
First one
What the
wrong.
fuck is pot meat?
Hot pizza, dude.
Skewers.
serious?
Skewers
And
versus the homemade banana and
Skewers.
chocolate cake.
Skewers.
This is a tough one.
Those skewers look bussin',
I'm
bro.
torn. I'm actually very torn. I'm in the mood for some cake right now, bro. I'm in a celebratory mood. So I'm gonna say cake.
Wrong.
Chinese chicken curry pie or chicken and chips?
Chips.
I'm just a wolf among the sheep, I guess, bro. Chinese chicken curry pie, chicken and chips. Has to be the chicken and chips, right? Or that cheese
Yep.
sauce is kind of plasticky, though.
Hey, the plastic sauce is what you want. Box of popcorn or a foot-long hot dog for 18 quid.
Ew, Blue Moon.
Box of popcorn or foot-long hot dog. The glizzy,
Bro, that glizzy be looking gluttonous.
$20 though on the glizzy. I'm taking the glizzy actually. Fuck it.
It's a Steelers game.
Popcorn's so fucking mid too. Like pie
Wait,
mash.
why is it like not a perfect like rounded percentage?
I don't know.
Okay. Pie mash and liquor. I swear liquor is just like celery sauce or some shit. Oh, the pierogies, bro. Fucking pierogies for
Hands
sure.
down.
All right,
Oh,
8-bit.
yeah.
Bruh.
8-bit. You
Okay,
scored
I'm
it.
sorry
You scored a 7 out of 10. What were you saying, Rice?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can I go to bed?
Hey, you could have gone to bed like 20 minutes ago.
Alright,
Look it up.
I'm sorry about that. Alright, GG's.
No, you're right. We're gonna wrap it up anyway. Rice, well done. Great series, great season out of you guys. Looking forward to seeing what everybody does next. Shout outs to Jeremiah, by the way. Fucking tore it up tonight. My MVP, even though you guys lost.
All right, just yes. I see how it is.
8-bit,
I
8-bit,
see how it is.
8-bit. Any shout outs from you? Rice, you can leave now. You already had your shout outs earlier.
Fuck
Shout
yeah.
out- Shout out my whole team, bro. Shout out Chinese Dave, Holden, Sinov, Relapse, fucking Danye, bro. Danye's out here. He's already out of playoffs. It's not even on his RGL profile. He's out here every day ringing for us, playing scrims, bossing up in the official. Like, that guy's a go, bro. Shout out
He's laying it
Danye.
down.
What a beast, man. Shout out Just Jazz. Shout out all the casters, bro. That's fire, man. Like, thank you guys for casting. I know it was a long match, but sticking through with it, I really appreciate it. So, it's good for the community, man.
Rocker, any shout outs?
To the winners of course, ICB. 8-bit. I saw the stats laying it down. Danye, everybody. RIP, putting up a good one. Close series. Everybody watching, Jazz for having me on, and yeah.
Yeah, and for me, shout outs to both teams. Like, really entertaining, like genuinely very entertaining. Shout outs to Ringers in Paris for a really good season, a lot of improvement out of them. Part of what I love as I've gotten to the end of my TF2 career bell curve is just seeing the next steps and just seeing how good they are, how much better they are than I was when I was at their level. Shout outs to Insert Cheesy Bread as well. Been a great season out of you guys. Best of luck next round. Going to be an interesting game, certainly. Shout outs to Rocker. Shout outs to Foe and Title for joining us on the cast as well. And they did a great job. They did a really good job, actually.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
thank
Title
you.
was on there?
Title was on. He was kind of,
Bro.
he was just chilling. Yeah, shout outs Title. Shout outs all of Amateur. Shout outs 30 chart from this season. Shout outs everybody who's ever played on Bro Moment. Will we return? Time will tell. Maybe next RGL land, question mark. We'll find out. And then shout outs to my cat Beans and shout outs to my dad and my sisters. And that is going to conclude tonight's broadcast of the RGL Season 26's Amateur Quarterfinals. Insert Cheesy Bread taking the dub. A marathon session over versus Ringers in Paris. Join us next week, so you got to follow. For the semifinals, we're hopefully going to be casting both matches, but we'll see. Yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in, and we will see you next week.